need to get out of the way. Yep.
I actually can't stop.
Your live stream started.
Yeah, I'm at 5 foot, so.
Yep. You cannot move your spot.
Nope.
Ceribot. What did she say?
I don't know. She said something, Daddy. She said it's a big boat, Daddy.
Ooh, 3.5. Water is low, man. That's like the olden days, Tom. Yeah, look how much of this rock is showing.
Yeah. Say,
That was good.
did it again.
I was like, I
Oh,
thought
you come back there and do it.
They did
Yeah.
a second dredge, yeah.
Now we wouldn't have been able to get
Yeah,
out
up right
if.
there, we would have hit right there.
Yeah, we would have.
oh.
Because she's still at 4. Hey! What?
Oh yeah, and they took 5 feet out, didn't they?
Yeah.
In this section.
5 to 8, depending on
Yeah.
the area. So.
And like you said, you're at 4.8, which
Yeah, I haven't seen that much of that rock exposed in ages.
There
So.
might be one.
Hey, you awesome people, just so you know, we have kids in the house today. Just making a statement. We have kids and new people to Twitch, so
please don't TTS the F word like 44 times.
they don't ever TTS the F word.
No.
Well, no, I'm just seeding the idea. You know?
Hey, that guy. La la.
Does anybody ever like sit up here? Or is that a no-no because you can't see?
Oh, she can see.
Yeah, little. I mean, smaller ones
Mm-hmm.
have sat up there before. It's.
Bigger ones have sat up there before.
Well, I've gone up there to clean. Yeah, it would be hard to. Usually the kids are like laying down
Mm-hmm.
so that we can see. Yeah. All right, we're going downtown.
I'm weird, so just roll with me, okay?
Yeah, see, Mom, they
Just
obviously
float with
knew
me.
everyone was going to be on the water, so they just closed every
You want
dam.
to sit up here next to Laura?
Yeah, no, they
Sit up
did.
here next to Laura.
So there's no
You want
current.
to?
They closed our pool in my apartment building. They closed it at 3 o'clock yesterday.
Oh,
It's gonna
hey,
be closed
Tom.
all day
Yeah.
today.
Where we've got
I know, it's
the
like-
additional
It's freaking
life
hot.
jackets.
Who's
That's-
going? Maybe
that-
that's why.
that's
though.
why.
It's like they don't
So
want-
she's gonna
It'll be
need a life
destroyed.
jacket if she goes out of the cabin. So I
It
just
will be
we need to
destroyed.
get her a life jacket that will fit, that we put on her to make sure. Then she can go in and out as she pleases. Okay.
Does she-
Also, you know, avoid her being right in front of the camera.
Yeah.
Here's a life jacket.
Yeah, make sure it's clean. Here, let me wipe it off.
They clearly went up.
Hello. I don't have my phone.
Beautiful. It's so cool.
What's up,
Hello,
Marty?
that guy.
Thank you guys
Hello.
for inviting me.
Colin needs a life jacket too. High clap, high shame.
or something.
But I live in a life jacket, man.
Hello, agent.
It's my favorite place to stand.
I wear one when I go
Right
to
here,
work,
like
which
right
means I
here.
get up, take a shower,
I know, I was like,
sit
stay
down at
right
my
here,
desk at
right
home.
there.
I put a life jacket on because you never know when I'm going to need to be fished out of a lake. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like fish fry out here. They're catfish in the river.
Yeah.
Hey, Laura, if you do you want to put him in the saddle up in front of you?
All on the floor.
You have your saddle?
Don't eat that catfish.
Why don't we do that? And that way then you can keep it away from.
All right.
They're still
from
in our
Gracie.
freezer, but we made some.
Where would I find that?
What? I've got it right here. I was already ready.
It's
So,
spicy. Oh, yeah.
so I just need the
The battery and stuff?
battery and
You go up front, okay?
We're going to make this so that it's not so much in.
You're ready to go with it.
Then mom can keep it to the side and not, then she's free to roam.
Yeah, got it.
There you go. It's a much,
Alright.
much smaller angle now.
Perfect.
Dude, if you guys are up front, they don't really know the name.
They will, no.
Not that far.
I
I was telling Laura that I had to have written permission to bring her out of the state. So
Yeah.
I'm having.
Nope, let's not. Yep, let's not.
Thank you.
Yep. You had to sign a statement?
Yeah, because her grandparents have temporary custody.
Got it. So they
Hello,
got it.
Gecko.
Yeah.
Which, you know, I've always said do it by the book.
Definitely want to be off the boat. Oh, Gecko.
I've heard that. Let's just do it by the book.
Hey,
Do it by the book.
maybe one day you can come and visit, love.
We built a company. We built a company around it by the book.
We built churches, do it by the book.
So we are headed downtown, guys.
It's a bit complicated.
This is basically going to be the view
Should be.
for the next 2 hours.
You know, I don't read
It'll
Harry,
take
I
us
don't read
about
Harry Potter
2 hours
and say,
to
you know
get
what, I should
downtown.
probably
We
go
are
out
heading
and do dark magic.
But
Just saying. It shouldn't be that complicated. Intelligent people should read that book
And
and say,
then,
it's a nice story. And I understand how
we're
to
coming
live my life.
downstream when we come back. So, but we're gonna go downtown. We have some of the largest fireworks in the country, and there's music going on downtown. There's a whole big festival. So we're just gonna go see from the water what we can see
Tracy?
Ham.
and enjoy being out. We'll probably see a bunch of boats today because a lot of people are gonna be headed down there.
Both.
No
Either
cheese,
or.
please.
What I'll do is I'll make it mostly. What about veggies?
Oh, that fun building ahead.
Lettuce, tomato.
Yeah, those are condos,
I love onions.
Gracie,
just
Yeah,
private
yeah,
condos
tomato for
up on the
Gracie.
hill.
tomato. Do you like lettuce?
She does not like onions.
Just
I'd rather feed her some free beef.
ham, cheese, ham.
Oh, that explains why.
Do you want to take them down while you're just so they can see the kitchen and whatever?
Sure.
While you're making Sammy's?
Yeah, just some
Chat
hummus,
with them.
some pretzels.
Sure.
She
They'll
like
keep you company.
about it. Then she dipped the apples in the hummus.
You happy?
You know
I am
what?
happy.
So you're picky or
Okay.
I feel good.
What time is it?
I bet they eat a lot of processed food.
Okay. Yeah, we can be back by 5. That'd be great.
Yeah. No, we.
Considering
Yeah.
the snacks she
That'd be
brought there, I was like, okay.
Down and back.
Yeah. And we'll go as slow as
Right here.
nobody's
Well, a lot
swimming.
of
No,
stuff that I
no.
better just
I'm not gonna swim.
I know. I was like, I bet she's never had.
We'll go down and back. It'll be great.
Yep.
And on the way back, we'll start seeing all this kind of crap.
Yep.
Okay, chat. I'm gonna take you.
Can you let me? Can you drive for just a minute?
You bet.
Let me get a drink and then
Yeah.
take them.
Remember, you're captain today, so.
I know.
Okay.
Okay, maybe I would be awkward.
Yeah. No, I forgot.
Oh, you
Oh, you wouldn't like this. Okay, so it was the olive pesto. It tasted mostly like pesto with a little bit of olive.
Peggy's was really faint. I might try it.
Yeah.
It wasn't really faint, but it was.
But it had olive. It had olive. But it, well, and then squash and zucchini. Yeah, chicken meatballs.
Okay.
That sounds good. I just, see, I do that with some regular pasta. There's a girl I work with that, and she's always
All right,
going to
guys.
Trader Joe's and making
That's all you get. You're done.
Where's the mic? You got the mic?
I got the mic.
No, you'll be back up. You're just gonna go down with Tom and make some lunch.
Maybe.
Okay.
Let you all to work.
We'll see if this works.
like Hawaii light.
The light on the envelopes.
All right, kiddos.
No, they have a. They were anchor.
Have you guys ever seen? Has everybody seen the boat?
Also, if they were anchor, they had a line out the back or something.
Let me go on the other side here.
But with them, and you know, earlier, they put a line out the back and here, like, vessel, and you line on the ends, the line from the life jacket, that way you can line us. It's also a good reminder of when you go to leave.
Ooh, it's already hot, man. We have fun? Hey, Gecko. Yeah, we'll go back upstairs in a second.
It's safe.
We will go back upstairs in a little bit. Still can't see me.
Take yours off too. It's just better. You can trim
I
up
was gonna say, it's actually safer to not wear shoes on the boat. I'm cool. When I'm washing the boat, I usually wear Crocs because they're a bit more non-skin.
There we go.
Watch down below because there are leaks in the snake that if you're not careful, may get one stuck.
Yep, we're gonna do lunch, Agent. Kendall. Oh, Kendall, thank you so much for the sub.
There's right outside.
Thank you.
where there's one of those-
Thank you for the
Kendall,
sub.
thank you for the sub.
And I pulled my arm out and it was out.
Kendall No One subscribe to your channel for 14 months.
Oh, I know, I'm like,
I just gotta make some room real quick here, guys.
I try not to give her
All right, we're just doing sandwiches and chips for now. Then we're doing a barbecue back at the marina when we get back. Yeah, happy 4th, Kendall. Thank you so much for the sub.
Oh my god. Now I understand why our parents were always sitting on the side.
don't come back to some of them.
Yeah. Unless you're hungry. I mean, stop.
Hey.
There you go. Let's say thank you to Kendall, 14 months.
Thank you, Kendall. 14 months.
Yeah. You go, Kendall. Oh, yeah.
All right, guys. Happy 4th of July. Hi, Shayna. How you doing? I like the hearts, Kendall. That was awesome.
Like daily life stuff.
So we're just gonna do simple Hawaiian roll sandwiches. Nothing too crazy. I'll cut up some red onion.
Oh, have you finished it? Oh, okay.
The cool thing about being on the river, we can just throw these veggies right out the window. The window was closed. Oh, the window was closed. That was funny.
Just throw the out the door. I love it.
You guys see that? Agent Wildcat, happy 4th of July, my friend. We are so blessed to be able to take this trip. We're going to take everybody downtown Nashville. It's going to be down and back. It's going to be a hot trip. We should be in front of all the boat traffic right now. A lot of people will go down closer to the fireworks time, and they will anchor in the river. And we're not going to do that. We don't want to be in that mess. So our boat's pretty big to navigate. Hey, Dicker. So red onion. I'm just going to put everything right into Ziplocs. I bought a bunch of Ziplocs so that I could just cut stuff up. And I have a 12-volt electric cooler that we're using off of the Jackery, and because I have not installed all the extra batteries here yet. Onion skin flew back in. I thought it did, Agent. It bounced right off the window, right at my feet. It was too funny. The window was closed. All right. Onion. Onion. We have some onion.
The houseboats have they have a little bit more use for space.
what we'll do here
living space.
is we will just open this up
But for these, but I do like the
and we will just slice these right down the center, okay?
down in like this. Here, like this area is above and it's still downstairs. The kitchen and living space and bedrooms. That's basically what
Man, I can talk about Nashville and all the traffic and people, but it
We can
is
just
pretty.
flip that over like that.
I love all the green. I've always been so like thankful.
If you guys have ever used these Hawaiian rolls,
green.
there's 12 per sec. There's 12 little mini sliders.
Yeah. Like I have friends like that I work with that are from Florida.
So this one we're gonna do. This one we're doing half turkey, half ham.
Yeah, a lot of folks don't even
they don't get
know and they don't get the concept of the river because Nashville hasn't really done much with the riverfront. You know what I mean? There's not a lot of riverfront dining and you know
I think
lots
they're
of
changing that right now. They're like really bringing stuff.
yeah. We'll see.
stuff downtown and trying to build, but it's just downtown. It's just downtown.
But they're not necessarily like there's no place for a boat to stop.
Yeah.
You know, things like that.
Yeah, there used to be, but I think they are on the other side.
This one, I'm sorry. This one will be half turkey, half ham.
It's still up in the air. I mean,
All
they're
ham.
not anywhere near like they may have a waterfront like a walkway, but they still haven't committed to making it.
I'm not going to add the mustard and mayo right now. I'm going to let them. I'll ask them. So I'll make them and then we'll do that. We'll do a. Half turkey,
Never been.
half turkey, half ham. Yeah, hot is an understatement, guys.
I don't. I feel like you're you know? I'm always like, I'm not sure.
What was that, Laura? You okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's I think this year.
With that being said, I'm also not from Milwaukee, so I don't know either. So. But I made the joke. One of the houses I sent her was like this massive, like Victorian style house. She's like, yeah, it's not very neighborhood. And I was like, well, it can't be that bad. The AC unit.
Actually, I was in the airport in the part of my school.
And I'm like, oh, I need. I was like, my house has just an AC unit. AC unit.
Okay. Tomatoes. Tomatoes.
Hi, Tom.
Hi. So no cheese on yours, right?
I've had cheeses.
Your
Oh, if
choice.
it's sharp cheddar, I can have that.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So Gracie, you like cheese?
Yeah, Gracie likes cheese.
What do you guys
Should we do
what
cheese
you
and
guys-
tomato?
What are you guys doing?
Yeah.
What about mayo mustard?
She likes mayo. She does like mayo.
Well, I'm gonna make this with the veggies. What about green or red pepper, onion?
No.
Okay. No, for you guys.
Oh, yeah.
So, how many will she eat? 6 of them. There's 6. How many will she eat? You think 4, 6, 3?
3, maybe?
Okay.
Yeah. She had a sausage, egg, and cheese biscuit already.
Cheese on all of it.
Been trying to introduce her to some new foods, and
I'm sure that's a lot different. Hey,
hey,
hey, what's up, kids?
Hey, It is 11.
Yeah.
Hey, Clap. Hey, Clap. Hey, let me try. Collab Barben. Collab Barben. How are you today? This evening? Clabberban?
Lambaran.
Little bridge right here?
The Collabadabba Ding Dong?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, Gecko. 78 with a nice breeze. That is not what we have. That is not what we have. We have a heat wave. Put it this way, I'm putting cheese on here and it's melting.
That's why your ankles are together for the power stance.
All right. Huh?
Embarrassing Taylor.
All right, here we go. So no green pepper, red pepper on yours? Or no? Onion on yours?
Not onion for me. I just like I'll eat the bell peppers, but not the. I just won't eat the onions.
Lala wants chat.
Huh?
Chat.
She wants chat.
She wants them?
Yeah.
Okay.
Why is there weird stuff out there?
Yeah, go ahead and take them. You gotta take that, this, that. Kinda like to take that. Okay.
Taylor, I got it all.
Well, thanks, Laura. I was busy.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. All right, chat, because we just have stuff going on here. We got boats. Thank you, love. Appreciate that. Yep. Grab it, Megan. All right.
You want some more grease for them? Do you want to drink some water? Are you done?
You don't have to drink anything.
All right, chat. We just got a good number of boats and stuff. Hello, agents.
Red form. They have a good jet ski. I've never been on a jet ski.
I think I've been on one.
We got jet skis. We've got. I think this is the Georgia Belle. So, you guys, this houseboat that's coming up on our left, I believe this is the one we went in with our friends on. So we were actually owners of this one.
You smell that bell pepper.
Yeah, I know. I was like, oh, that smells good. I'm gonna come down there and stamp it.
Oh, there's Shar. Shasha! How's it going, love?
We're going towards you and you're going towards me. What are you doing?
I see you. Well, we're just going downtown. We're going to check out, just see what's going on, and then we'll be back.
Okay, well, we're going to anchor somewhere after and before.
Okay, cool. All right, we'll look for you.
And we're going to anchor probably around Commodore.
All right, sounds good.
Where's Papa Tom? Tommy! Goodbye.
Bye.
That was great.
Streaming over the radio?
It was my phone.
Oh, okay. You gotta figure out what channel they stay on.
Who's this?
On another boat. I was like, damn, look, it's Jordan Boat.
Oh, it's Wade. Hi. All the friends.
Wait.
Yep.
Call him again, what? No, wait.
Yep. Hi, Vicky. How's it going? Lots of people coming out. It's just hitting, yeah, it's almost the noon hour, so we got a good start. So we should see a lot of boats on this trip. Everybody is out and about, so 92 here feels like 103, dew point 75. Dude, yeah.
I think that's us too.
I think that's us as well. It's fairly warm. At least we've got some breeze. At certain points, going around the curves, if you're going one way though, and the current is going like if all the forces are like directly in line, you don't get any breeze at all, even though you're moving forward. It's weird.
Oh geez, our dew point is 77.
77.
like right now in the sun, the humidity is 62,
Yeah.
which is actually crazy because it gets less humid as it gets hotter out,
Yep.
and then as the sun starts to set, it gets more humid because that
Yeah.
the what's vaporized is dropping.
Yep.
How would they just how do people just randomly put docks right at the entrance to the marina?
Yeah, that sucks, man.
How is that allowed?
I'm surprised they got approval for that.
Grace, are you hungry right now? You want a sandwich or do you want to wait?
So there's the marina where we used to dock our boat. That's where the Blue Moon is.
So that is a little restaurant?
Yep, that's where Blue Moon Riverfront Restaurant. It's like the only place to eat on the water in Nashville, which
Do
is
you
just...
have to be a private, is it privately owned? Like, do you have to be a member or anything?
Oh no, nope, you can, anybody can go there. Yep. No, it's actually it's a fun spot and great place to watch the sunset as well on the water, so if you ever get a chance. Here we go, bunch of barges right here. The Cumberland River is a working river, so you can see lots of barges, and you'll see a bunch of barges placed up and down the river as we move forward.
So do these like transport?
Yep. Yep. So they'll load these up with, in this, gravel, dirt, whatever that they've got, and then they'll put them all together, hook them together, and then push them with one of those tugs as a group. So they could be 3 wide and 5 long. We've seen them. Yeah, they're absolutely massive.
How many little sandwiches do you want?
They're the little sliders?
Yeah.
I'd say like 3.
Okay, that's what I said. I said about 3. He'll probably make about 4. So
Okay. Thank you.
yeah.
Happy 4th, Agent. So you guys, I'm keeping a good watch on, so I'll be in and out,
Do
just
you have
kind of
sunscreen on?
watch and chat
Yeah.
here.
Okay. If we go out on the top deck, make sure you
Hello,
You got it right
Sussy.
there.
No, this
Okay.
is
Yeah,
this
she
is
brought
Tom and
some.
I's boat.
She had her bag and it had snorkel and everything.
This
in it.
the name of the boat is Carpe Diem. Yeah, she's our boat.
Oh yeah, Honey. Yeah.
This is the boat that we're getting ready to move on to. So we're selling our house and downsizing, and we're going to actually be moving aboard. So we'll be living on this boat for a
I
period
know,
of time.
right?
But it feels good at the same time. Like the wind and stuff is good.
Like go home and take a shower afterwards.
Like it's not that
No, Clav, I did not get dissolving swim trunks. 89 at Kendall's house feels like 100. Yeah.
Tomato lettuce.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm cool with anything except for pork.
Right. Tomato lettuce. Yeah. Any condiments? Do you want mayo? Do you want
I
mustard?
like mayo, mustard.
Yeah. Mayo mustard.
I'm good.
Make it
As long as there's no raisins and olives, I'm good. Or cottage cheese. They got me.
Yeah, I love all those things.
I haven't tried cottage cheese in a minute. I'm trying to, but it's the texture. Yes, you go.
Oh, no, that's the gift
Kendall
sub
Hill
sound.
1
Oh,
gifted
okay.
1 subscriptions. Thank you for helping to build the community.
Oh, thank you, Kendall, for the sub for Agent Wild.
Butterfly on the.
Thank you so much. Kendall's gifted 44 subs in the channel. Huge support that we so appreciate, Kendall. Enjoy the emote agent. Hopefully there's a few little dancey things that you can
This
use.
is lovely. I see why rich people like yelling. Lovely.
Kendall!
cheer 100 cheer 100 cheer 100 cheer 100 cheer 100.
Holy moly!
Kendall Hill 1 cheer 500 bits.
Oh, Kendall, thank you so much for the 500 biddies. As soon as Tom gets up here, I will do. You got yourself 500 500 push-ups. I take that back. 10 push-ups on the back of the boat with your name on them. Thank you, love, so much for the biddies. Appreciate that. Above and beyond. So it was probably going to be about an hour and a half, almost 2 hours before we hit downtown. We are only going about 9 miles an hour, I think, right now. So we are inching along. No sense in burning a bunch of fuel. We're not in any hurry. We're just enjoying the day. Yeah, I'm hoping we were supposed to get a little bit of clouds, probably a little later in the day, but that's fine too. Oh yeah, thank you, Clap. Yeah, let me turn location on. Great reminder.
We're in our 31st year.
There we go.
That's how I count it. But that's
It should be on now, love.
I'm happy about it.
I'm cool with it. I still feel like I'm like 25 on the inside, and some kid said something about like, nah, like I and this girl was like, I found vintage wet seal at the Goodwill, and I was like, did you just say vintage wet seal in the same sentence?
Humidity is too high to open the window. Yeah, that sucks, man. Running fans, plus the window unit's cooperating at the moment. That is good.
The best are coming back.
Yeah.
You know, it always worries me on, you know, like holidays like this when folks just underestimate how bad the heat can be.
What'd you do with Tay-Tay? That much you just
So y'all can see the barges to our right. There's another place where they're parking them. I believe they've closed the locks. The river is very low right now.
Mom, you want cheese on your little veggie sliders?
Yeah, I'll have some cheese.
She said yes.
We went out for Mexican food last night.
Where'd you go?
We went to Las Palmas.
Las Palmas is good.
Yeah, she tried enchiladas for the first time.
Ooh, I love an enchilada. I like fajitas the best though. Oh, who's gracias mi amigo?
Gracie, there are some down there for you. You just let me know when you're hungry.
Rolling,
that cool?
rolling on the
Mustard, mayo.
Thank you, Tom.
Thank you, Father.
Thank you, Tom.
Oh, wow. Here, Colin. Show chat. Tom's amazing sliders.
Look at this,
Look at
guys.
that, chat. It's the life. It's the life, man. It's crazy. The heat index is supposed to be the highest it's been all year. And it's the day, yeah, when most people are outside, exactly. And it's just, it makes me nervous because, I mean, health issues in this kind of heat, I mean, it's a thing. It's a thing.
The number of barges on the side of the road are crazy.
Well, I think what they've done is they've closed the locks
yeah.
and the dams and things like that, in anticipation of the holiday and what have you.
Do you think the locks are running?
Actually, Cheatham may be under construction, now that I think about it.
Okay.
I did hear that it was going to be like a month and a half, and you weren't going to be able to get through there. So that may be what this is, this backlog.
How do companies plan for that?
They basically got to stage their stuff, you know, so that they can get through as soon as they can. And then as soon as it opens, I'm sure there's just going to be a race for it, so you can get through first, because there's going to definitely be a backlog.
You know how like factories, they have a shutdown period.
Yeah.
I think they do that for bars and stuff like that too. Like,
Yeah.
because it's like,
Gracie,
Really great.
I made you sandwiches, so whenever you want them, just tell me, okay? They're in the fridge. But they're all made, they're ready to go. They have your name on them. Literally, I took a sharper and no, I didn't.
Wow, 4 of them?
it's just vegetables. So.
It's easy to make 4.
Look at that plate of goodness, Jack.
I got tomato
So this
on my
this
shirt.
is usually the go-to. We use the Hawaiian roll sandwiches. Make little sliders. Lots of amazing veggies on there.
What's up? Oh, there's another car we can go up on top of the bed, but it's not. It's right away. What's up?
Here, he didn't know how to.
Oh, good. Yeah, healthy food. Again, you know, when it's hot outside, that's one of just the strategies that's really good too. You eat a bunch of, you know, greasy junk food, things like that, it's gonna make you feel even worse in the heat.
I do that on purpose, just to harden my body.
It's brutal.
I'm invincible now. If any-
Oh,
if
I bet they
anybody's-
are good toasted, meat fan.
Oh yeah. If anybody played the original StarCraft or StarCraft Brood War,
Oh,
power overwhelming.
Agent is right on the Tennessee River in northern Alabama.
Okay.
It's okay. It's hard with this. It's hard.
So when
Yeah.
we do the Great Loop, we'll be passing your area.
Look at the same thing, Taylor.
You did the same thing?
Yeah.
Because we'll go
Tomato on me.
Oh, tomato, mama mayo.
from the Cumberland to the Tennessee River down to the Tom Bigby to get all the way down to
Are
the
these
Gulf of
ours?
Mexico.
Yes,
Or Erica's.
yours. Those are yours. One mustard, one mayo left.
Yeah, sandwich. I know, love.
Did you get some photos and videos? So we can edit together a short for you?
Water is just so calm today. Again, I think they've closed the dams, and so it's just very, very calm water, not a lot of current, probably in anticipation of the boating. But the water is very low. When we came out, we had gotten down to 3 feet, and that's after they've dredged. And they dredged between 5 and 8, so not quite sure. But probably wouldn't have been able to get out. If we hadn't have dredged, we would not have been able to get out of the
That's okay.
marina.
That's okay. You just gotta keep your. If you fell in, just lock your arms together. Because the other ones just go over the other life jackets just go over your head, and they're designed to keep your hand on you. All right.
Oh my god, look, okay.
Your pocket. Your pocket.
Oh, yeah, and Colin, so Gracie, when you're going out to the front of the boat, it's much easier if you face this side, and you'll see there's handles there, and just as you're walking, kind of walk a little sideways, but hold on to the handles as you're walking to the front, okay?
Yeah, that's why I asked you
Just
kind of pocket.
show Colin, show her what I'm talking about. There you go. Good job, love.
Here, go ahead and grab on me here real quick, and you're gonna stop walking for a second. Got waves,
Her nanny has a boat, but it's a lot smaller than this one. So this is the biggest boat she's ever been on. So she's pretty excited.
That's cool. That's
She's
cool.
really shy too, so
she's done very well.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Yeah, I'm proud of her.
Yeah, she's just smiled. You know,
Mhm.
and
Yeah. She's so sweet.
She's a cool kid.
I
really
wish
enjoy hanging out with her.
I really wish Lexi wasn't in Boston.
I know.
I was like,
hoping
I was
she'd be here.
really hoping we were gonna
Yeah.
be able to get them together, but now, I mean, that can be just something. If she really enjoys her time and she can come back,
Yeah.
that can be a thing in the summer. Like
Yeah.
they could get together and spend a week together in the summer or whatever.
That's kind of what I thought. Like, you know how kids go to camp and they make
Yeah.
friends and then they see them every summer. And I thought that would be fun for her to have a friend that she can come see every
Yep.
summer. So,
And depending where Tom and I are, I mean, the girls could actually like do a sleepover here on the boat. They could sleep up in the cabin.
yeah, it would be so
You know,
much fun
it
for
would
them.
it would be fun. And then we
Yeah.
could take them kayaking and just
Yeah.
do the things.
Yeah, I still want to take her kayaking. I think she would love that.
Oh, we get back.
Yeah.
I rinsed everything off, so it's ready to go.
I've never been kayaking.
You
Really?
I've been canoeing, but I've never been kayaking.
Oh, it's fun.
Kayaking is so much fun.
Yeah. Well, and you guys should go sometime. Like when you just want to, and like I said, you don't even need you. We've got the kayaks; they're right there.
Yeah.
You can put them in the water. They're pretty easy to get back up where they are. Just take them and use them. The stuff is available to you all. Absolutely.
Cool. I ate two of those sliders on cool.
I know, I'm like on my fourth one now, and I'm like, oh, but it's so good.
Yes.
You're letting a party barge scream past you? I'm kidding, they don't have the keel to worry about. Yes, and to go that fast in this boat, yeah, I'd be paying, $20 a minute in fuel. That's not happening either.
How long did it take to get downtown?
I have no idea.
We're just along for the ride, man.
Yeah. Every time we get on the boat, we're just
Have to
along for the
think.
ride.
Just happy to be here, man.
Yeah. Yeah. Usually it takes hours to get anywhere though.
Hello, Perkins. How are you doing, love?
I'm like, it's a nice trip, though.
Yeah.
Great way to travel.
Yeah, it's nice and chill. It's better than sitting at home.
There we go. Okay. She sat back down.
Not bad.
Want to see my 4th of July shirt? Absolutely.
Oh my gosh.
Is it fancy, Agent? You got a fancy shirt? You just mowed your grass? Are you going to see some fireworks, Perkins? And took a hot shower to cool off. Yeah. Funny. No, not really. Just gets the point across. Not today. Well, I did say if you want to watch some amazing fireworks online, visit Music City. I think it's visitmusiccity.com. But just look up Nashville 4th of July fireworks streamed, and it should give you the link. We're actually going to go in before all of, like, these people are probably going downtown to watch the fireworks. We're going to go downtown just to watch them for a little bit, and then we're going to come back. And we're gonna be safely back at the dock by, 5:30 or so. Maybe Saturday with the niece and nephew. Oh, cool. I wondered if more folks would be doing like some things on Saturday, Sunday, because 4th of July falls on such a weird time in the middle of the week. It's oftentimes hard for people to do stuff.
Ooh. Much cooler.
No, that is the back of Taylor's sister's head, and so we're not going to show her on stream. So, I mean, it's the back of her head, so it's fine. But she's young. So in the interest of not showing young people without the permission of their parents and guardians, we are going to not try to get her on stream. But yeah, that's not Taylor, but it is Taylor's sister.
Is it hot up there? Is it hot? Is it hot?
Did they come with the boat?
Wait, is Paige in here? Hello, Dixie.
No.
Yeah.
Ah, my glasses. I can't see without my glasses.
I was gonna say, did I miss Paige Love coming in? I can't see, unless she's not pink. And that's Taylor and her other sister, so she doesn't mind being on stream.
Too much for today. I'm done.
Oh, I missed it. Yeah, I'm watching the bank and watching for sticks, and I know I'm missing a little bit of chat, especially if it moves a little faster. Yeah, Paige is not coming out today. I think maybe they just decided it might be a little bit too warm for the grandbaby.
She works the weekend. She doesn't have time to do the weeks at all.
Thanks, Dixie.
Thought we already
How's your day
answered
starting
questions
out?
yesterday. Okay. Well, yeah. Just being clear. Yep.
So it feels a little awkward to have a holiday in the middle of the week, but it's also kind of cool.
So you know what's neat for me, Mom?
Hello, agent.
What's neat for me?
Yep.
Is my company closed the office from today to the rest of the week.
Oh, that's nice.
So
You know, they said that we have the ability, because we work tomorrow, but they said that all 12-month employees that work in the summer can work remotely tomorrow. So, which is nice, because not a lot of people had meetings planned or whatever, you know.
yeah, like nobody.
Yeah,
One, you're government employees on a Friday, so everyone leaves early anyway.
I know. It's like not bad just hanging out inside as planned. There you go.
The agent?
No, Dixie. Dicker, hello, love. How are things in Dickerland today? I wish I had today off work. I know. And then there are a lot of people working, and you know,
Does it work?
folks in stores and a lot of other services. Yeah, lots of people still working today.
Perkins, I get that, man. I worked in retail and property management,
Yeah.
and so I actually never. Every time we had holidays, I actually never had off
Uh-huh.
because
That's when people were home and had trouble.
I've never played baseball.
everybody was off and they were having parties.
Is that a racing game?
They
Racing
wanted
game?
repairs done and they had issues. You know, that's the best time when you're off to go talk to the leasing office and all those things. So.
Oh, you wish you had work today.
Oh. Just go in.
I was
Just go
gonna
in.
say, always nice if it's possible to swap with someone else who doesn't want to work today.
Perkins likes to work, man.
I did that a lot in Memphis.
He does. He's a hard worker, man.
Perkins is a hard worker, man. Besides his
Agent's doing what Dixie is doing, hunkering down inside.
Dixie does not like fireworks.
Oh, literally closed today. Yeah.
Change the world. Open up.
Well, make the most of the day, Perkins. Do a little self-care something or other, you know? Wow, you only received a week's notice? That's crazy. Yeah, Dixie loves fireworks, but doesn't like seizures.
Uh-huh.
Choices must be made.
Yeah.
Dixie, if it's epilepsy, I was reading an article about. So they have that. It's a pretty invasive treatment and surgery for people who have Parkinson's, where they do like the deep brain stimulation, and it like stops their tremors and all that stuff. But there was a study that they were working on to see if they could reverse seizures in animal models with the same technology, and they were able to do it.
Wow.
And so they think that it has a high likelihood of being able to be successful in things like epilepsy and
Wow.
oh, what's the one that that movie Lorenzo's Oil was based on? Something myelin deficiency.
Oh, yeah.
All kinds of things like that. Anyway, that was cool.
That's cool. Agent said I can see the fireworks going on from my house. That's nice. I can watch the, Dixie said I can watch the lights on mute in videos. After the fact, it's the combination of the concussive bang and the lights together that causes a problem. Yeah, makes sense. Non-epileptic, so no answers yet, unfortunately, but my neuro says they're going to look into whether that study would work for non-epileptics as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's the most amazing like thing that I've seen was watching the videos of where
Yeah.
they do the deep brain stimulation.
Yep.
That's not the word, but it's something stimulation.
They're just finding so much more out about stuff.
well, and now that I can't say that humans are good at it, but we are way better at it than we were 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Doing neurosurgery,
Yep.
like before it's still scary, but it was one of those things that was way scarier 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Ever doing it. So it's very interesting to see what they've figured out. There's also a really interesting article of a video that I watched on YouTube of a guy smoking weed, having Parkinson's and having his tremors for 20 years, and or maybe it was cerebral palsy. But then he either he ate an edible or he smoked some weed or he drank some cannabis tea or something like that.
Yep.
And his tremors went away.
Wow.
And he was like
Well,
having
yeah.
full-on conversations. It's
The-
really, really cool stuff.
I saw the one, there was a video that was done. It was part of a research study where they did give the guy cannabis literally to smoke. and he had Parkinson's so bad he was seizing, like his tremors were so bad that it looked like he couldn't move at all. And yet it relieved him enough where he could actually relax and talk and commute. I mean, I cried, absolutely cried.
And then we saw the same video because they had the guy lay on his couch, right?
Yeah.
Oh, they did they didn't smoke. He did the sublingual drops, THC drops.
I don't know. I think the one I saw was smoking.
Oh, well.
But they've done a lot of those now because of the impact. So,
Legalize marijuana.
yep, absolutely. There is no reason why, if there's something that has the power to do that, that we're withholding it from people.
Great. School. Going to the 6th.
Are we there yet?
Here.
No, we're here. Clab, we're here. We just used for medical treatments here in Germany.
That's right. Great.
Yeah,
Oh,
in some states.
Don't think
Unfortunately,
about it.
it's up to
Yeah,
like
you're
each
going to-
individual
you're going to high
state to
school.
figure that out.
I did in middle school. Yeah.
16 is a sophomore.
Nope,
Driver's
Clab, you're
license.
just gonna have to pee overboard, love.
Driver's license. What do they take you?
I don't know. Don't you
No
remember-
ice cream,
you
it'll
remember,
melt.
Like having
I
us
agree.
get
I
a
went
learner's
from 14
permit, so
pills
the
a
day
day
you
to
turn
1 thanks
16,
to
we can
switching
get our
to
driver's
medical
license, now
marijuana.
we can take a
See,
test.
that's crazy good.
It's today, though.
And you know what? I'm sorry, but that is natural. You know, I mean, it's
Gracie will be ready to
growing.
drive a car when she turns 16.
You already drive? You drive now? Sometime? You do? In a car?
New farm.
Oh, I know.
In cattle.
I know, she's looking at me like,
I'm not supposed to tell you
how do
this.
I answer this? What do you drive, a pickup? Is there a pickup or a car?
Four-wheelers, tractors, pickup trucks. All the things you should be driving at 11
Yeah.
on the property.
So I grew up like that.
He did the same thing.
I
So,
know.
there's no judgment.
We had snowmobiles, motorbikes. We didn't have four-wheelers. I didn't make them when I was your age.
Yeah.
There were three-wheelers, and they were dangerous.
Oh, yeah. Like the trike, the tall trikes, basically.
Yeah, they would always
Oh,
flip.
I need to do 10 push-ups for Kendall.
I'll drive the boat while you do 10 push-ups. You gonna climb up there and do them?
Huh?
You gonna climb up there and do them?
Oh, I can do that.
Move your driftwood out of the way and just do it right there in front of the camera so it's like 4 feet.
I'll
from your
just go
face.
out on the bow right there.
Oh, yeah. Don't fall in.
What do you have? Is it a big farm? What do you have for animals? Cattle? Like cows? Like beef cows? Or milking cows? Steers? So you have horses?
I know, right?
How many horses? Did you say goats? You have goats? How many goats? How many donkeys? Mules or donkeys? Two donkeys or mules? Are they mules?
Sharpening against the wind.
You have chickens? You have rabbits?
And one of the pills I got off was causing a pituitary tumor. Jeez almighty.
You have cats or dogs?
No, thank you.
So what's your favorite animal on the farm? The cow? What's the cow's name?
Hello, Sleazy. Happy 4th to you, love. How's your day start now?
Is that the big white one? Or the medium-sized white one? Charlotte.
You show, is it a show cow? You show it at the fair? No, it's just your cow. You own it. You bought it yourself?
Technically, because I'm grandpa money is my money, it's technically now.
But it is her cow.
Okay, I was just
That, yeah.
I was working.
Yeah, that cow is for her. Patty, you know his first name?
Oh, about to go to the beach and have lunch?
Wheeler's,
Fun.
She was on the phone with him and they were talking about the
How's
cows.
the temp today
He has
for you?
Black Angus and he has Brangus cows. Have you seen the Brangus cows?
It's supposed to be nicer tomorrow. We're supposed to have a high in the 80s, like 88 or something, but today is really hot.
You know the ramen, those Spanish ones that they like have the muscle disorder where they just keep getting bigger. Yeah, it's Angus ramen. So there's, what do you say? Those are the ones that
85 and
it's
muggy.
The one that stands out in the pasture and looks down its nose at you. Is what he said on the call. And then I showed her a picture. She goes, "Yep, that looks like them." Big mean cows.
Do you, so for the cows, when I was your age, we had always had 2 cows. We had 2 cows, 2 goats, dogs, chickens, rabbits.
All right, Colin. I'm just gonna go right.
Yeah,
Well, right there. Every morning when I fed the cows, they would hang out in the
you guys got me now. Now I'm driving the
I
boat.
don't know if Kendall's even around, but I opened
hay feeder.
Kendall, Lala's doing
You always have calves.
push-ups for you. So if you're here,
Go from farm to farm and taste the ice. They pretty much run out fast.
83 at Muggy. Even hotter when you mowed the grass in jorts. I love that you mowed the grass in jorts, Perkins. That's the
Milk cows? Milk cows?
that's the deal right there for sure.
By hand, and into a bucket when I was a kid. But then we put a milking machine in for him. But all my cousins and stuff had farms, so I've always worked at farms.
There you go.
I love the 2 cows, but with the machine. And I did it by hand too. I did it by hand so I could learn.
Brave, climb over the railing as we're driving. We're in motion. She just climbs over the railing and just does a couple push-ups and then says, "Okay, I'm gonna slide back off."
I was able to do it with.
Well, there you go, Kendall. Shoot her push-ups for you.
You gotta really squeeze.
All right.
Yep. Pull the milk down. Yep. Yeah, some people do like that. Yep. They use that.
Here we go. Woo!
My grandfather had calluses, so
Woo!
he would lay his head on the
I know it was warm. I was like,
the bill of his hat was curled.
I would have come back in and gotten a towel. It wasn't so hot that I couldn't do that.
So cool.
Yeah.
Thanks again for the 500 biddies, Kendall. I really, really appreciate it.
Like roll back. Down his way.
World's best push-up person. In sets of 10, I'm okay, Perkins.
Easier for it to bend. Because
I can do 20, but I'm much better at sets of 10.
When he's going to town, he would go to the kitchen, he'd wash his face and slick his hair back. He had put his town hat on flat. He didn't have it. Grandpa Russell didn't have it that.
So there's no wax in his mustache.
He shaved every day.
Like Papu does, where he waxes his mustache before he goes to town. Papu does the same thing. I see Papu. I watched him help. There was one summer we were up there, and Dan took lunch. Oh, this boat absolutely torpedoed that way into the paper.
First time I've ever seen a woman doing push-ups
Water over the whole front.
in the front of a huge boat.
So I think it was Dan who was driving. Dan was out driving tractor.
And forget the t-shirt I wore a tank top. There you go.
So he brought Dan lunch,
Yeah.
and then Dan went.
No sense in
Dan had to
sleeves.
go run an errand.
No sense in sleeves. Here we go. We got it.
Well, I can't stop. He goes, okay, cool, I'll just run it. And so he ran it for like a couple runs. Nick and I sat on the side, ate our sandwiches, and then Dan came back, and then we got in the truck with Dan. But yeah, so, and then we went to take strawberries.
Little
a bunch of them,
pontoon
and
boat.
then I gotta run into town. And so at the sink, splash, splash, splash. Before, and I'm washing his hands yet. Splash water his face, then he washes his hands off without soap. And then he wipes his face off, and then he grabs the white towel, wipes it off, and Granny yells at him, making everything dirty. And he slicked his hair back, and then he walked. I think on the kitchen counter there was some of his wax. He pulled the tin open and he waxed his mustache real quick. Did his thing, he got flyaways taken care of. And then he went to, they jumped in a whole red rocket. So just like your grandpa. Yeah. It was his dad, right? Yeah. So anyway,
Either kitchen sink or the
hose outside.
hose.
Yep.
Didn't have a hose on the house. They did it. It was empty.
Water is so
Water.
calm, but it
Well,
is so low.
You turn down there and that's where you wash out.
Yeah.
That's when you come on the bar in the wintertime.
Yeah.
You do it in milk house. A little warmer.
Yeah.
We're at least about 4 feet low
Tank with
from where it really should be.
30-gallon milk jugs.
Okay.
Or 20-gallon milk jugs.
Yeah.
And we carried the buckets from the barn
Imagine if you
onto the steps that he would.
still
And they loaded them up in the wagon and keep carrying it.
Lala did push-ups and the boat went
That's how
by.
you turn out like Popeye.
Oh, and the people on the boat are like, what is she doing? Hey, that's like, you know, doing it in the Buc-ee's parking lot. I'm sure they look at me and go, what is she doing?
Stores, feed them and stuff.
Ah,
Feed them in the morning, pick them from school.
Where in the world have I, weird spots I've done push-ups.
Okay. So you have the after school. Do you have to clean the pens? Are there any pens? Do you have to clean? Okay. What about the winter?
But that's part of it.
Right now, you guys get snow in the winter? Not really. It's just muddy in the winter. Just okay.
Pretty common. Out where?
Arkansas?
Yeah.
I'll
South of-
pretty much
yeah,
do
Arkansas,
also,
south of
I'm not gonna be, you know, if somebody donates and then,
Like
you know,
country?
Yeah.
just
You know,
because it's my
country,
own personal
cut,
commitment.
you say. Out there in the cut.
I'll pretty much do it like whenever or wherever it's safe to do so and kind of like hygienic. I would say that the Buc-ee's parking lot
Do you have a stream or
is
anything?
very
Or pocket?
hygienic, but wash my hands and it's
Do you
fine,
go somewhere?
you know. Is the boat, let's see, oh.
Do they stock you with like catfish and stuff? And
Actually, it might be tilting a little. I think it is an optical illusion because you all are actually looking through one side where it is going down that way. The molding does because the boat is not flat on top. So the boat, you know, the sides of the boat angle down. Each side does. So that's what you're seeing, I think.
I had to plug my phone in and order my license.
Because if you look at the
I found
horizon,
out here, I'm like, I used to do the
like the water on the horizon, that's flat.
It's $14 for the year. It's $7 for the day. Like that's how they get you. They get you on the day license.
in Atlanta at the gas station with a
$7
cop riding
just
by
get,
is one of the.
just
Oh yeah, there was that.
Yeah.
Okay. Is it okay if I ask you more?
I didn't actually see the cop.
You just like
Heard about it after the fact.
Well, I grew up on a farm, so I get it. I know. We're kind of alike. Yep. So you want to learn to go?
No, absolutely not, Clap.
You know, you can
That
milk
has
goats.
been proven not to be the case.
When they have a baby, then you can milk them. But they have to have a baby before you can milk them.
But the water where we are on the horizon will look flat
Happy?
because we have just a very small view. So the curvature is
when you go back home,
undetectable
you should
to
have
our
to
eyes.
tell them you want a milk cow. You're not going to get one? Okay. How old is that? Over 8. 73? 58, 56. Well, that's cool. You have tractors? Like corn or crops or hay or anything? Do they? Do they have to get the bale and stuff? Do they bale it or just cut it out of it?
So if anybody is interested in where we are in the world, exclamation point location,
Just loose hay.
we'll give you a link to
Put it right up to a wagon
a
or
map
pickup or on
so
the
you
ground?
can kind of see where we are on the river and where we're headed.
Yeah.
We're headed to downtown. We're gonna go see what's going on. If you all want to see what's going on downtown, I think you can look up Nashville 4th of July fireworks, and I believe it's visitmusiccity.com. But if you Google it, you're probably going to get the same thing. But you'll see the lineup. There's a lot of music going on down there today. A lot of activities. So it's all on the riverfront right there. So we're going to see it from the water. There should be a bunch of boats and things down there as well, kind of lining up, getting their spot. They will clear out the majority of the riverfront in front of where they're going to do fireworks. Of course, there won't be any boats there. They're going to move everybody back. So I'm sure we'll see some police boats and fire boats and things like that. Staging. We do have about 9 hours before their fireworks are scheduled to go off. So
Look at this cormorant over here, cooling down.
the what?
On the cormorant,
Where?
right there with pulling his wings out.
Oh yeah.
He's cooling down.
Yeah, he sure is.
It's gonna be hard to see him there, but
See him?
he's got his wings out.
Yep.
Sometimes when the corn
Sorry.
starts growing, they
No,
chop
that's fine.
They were just cool to see. And they mix
Yeah,
it.
no, I like it. I get there's things that you see we can show them. That's good.
Let's do this.
See that? No.
Hey, Bunny Smasher, we are 41 foot long.
Bunny Smasher.
I know, I love it.
So,
Are y'all driving the boat back to the boat slip tonight? Yes. Yeah, we're actually just coming down. We're gonna come up, tool around a little bit, see what's going on. We're not gonna get off the boat or anything. We really just wanted to see what was going on. Take a ride, because at least, you know, we get a little airflow, so it is nicer to be outside with the
Yeah.
airflow.
if there was no airflow right now,
It would be miserable.
Yeah.
So,
I don't mind sitting downstairs when it's temperature.
so we will,
Oh, yeah.
but we're just gonna turn around and go back, and then we'll probably go back into the dock about 5:30. They're gonna do a barbecue at the yacht club, stuff like that. So
Before when it was like
just a day on the water for us.
all the time, and we only had it on at night. Remember? Because it was so nice outside, and basically I ran with
It looks as big as a 40-foot bus.
It's like the lowest our bill ever has been.
Yeah, pretty much.
2 months in a row. This bill, $180.
I mean, it's got 2 sleeping areas,
So.
2 bathrooms, small kitchen.
But I also keep the house at 76 here today.
We have the aft deck where folks are hanging out today, which I can show you here.
Yeah.
So you can see here.
It's so hot. I'm like, it's not. Great.
So there's the aft deck.
See 'em.
Sitting area. Up, we've also got a fly bridge, so if you go up the stairs here, there's a whole nother helm where you can drive and sit. So
I think I'll sweep that while it's while the wind's blowing.
yeah, actually that would be good time. So folks can go up there. So yeah,
If I do that, you good, Laura?
yeah. So yeah, Tom is actually going to go upstairs and
Hey, buttheads.
hey, don't call them that.
Hey, boom booms. Happy 4th.
Let your air flow like a bird on a wing. Let your air flow. Oh, love it. DeBear said, hey, Tom.
Yeah?
DeBear said, F you, Tom.
Well, I can't talk to you anymore. You guys are a bad influence on me. Hey, DeBear.
I know, Perkins. I don't know what he's thinking, man.
Happy 4th.
Meat fan is like, hey, Papa, we see you.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna go spend 10 minutes out there.
Okay.
It's so nasty.
I think that it's Tom's fault.
It
So nasty.
usually
Oh my
is.
god, look at that.
Yeah.
It's a solid spider web. Oh my god, look at the wasp nest.
Oh yeah. No, I don't think you go up there. No, I don't think you go up there. There's a huge wasp nest on it, like 10 wasps on it. And he's like, I'm a mess with it.
Do we have any spray? Can you do me a favor? Check the under the sink.
Yeah.
Just see if we've got something.
If you hear Dad starting to scream,
No, that's the last thing we need. This trip's gonna be cut short. I know, right, Shayna? There's a huge wasp nest up here with like a bunch of wasps on it. I'm gonna go up and fuck with it. No, no. Who's the butthead now? Oh, whoa, wait. because he hit. I was like, what just happened? It's because he hit the helm up top. It's gonna make us go, hey Tom, don't touch the helm. He's probably swatting at it, and there's throttles and stuff up there.
What do you do? Touch the steering wheel?
Yeah, because all of a sudden we had one go down. I'm like, whoa, 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 what's happening? And I'm like, he obviously was swatting at something up there and hit the helm. Like, don't do that when we're going under a bridge.
Nah, whatever. Who cares? What's life without being scared, Mom?
We don't need to be scared in a boat.
That's how you know you're living.
Oh, how did we come across this one? It was for sale. This boat has actually been around here. It was owned by folks who were at some of the marinas that we've been at. But I was specifically looking for a Chris Craft, and it was for sale, and it was January, and not a lot of boats are for sale in January or you know, especially close. And it was right up at a marina, just about an hour away. And so we went and saw it, and I was like, took it for a test drive. And I'm like, this is nice, I like it. And I got a really good deal on it.
We'll go under a big rig on our way through.
Because I think they were paying for slip rent, which at the time up there was probably about $400 a month. And then the cost of whatever they were trying to do for the boat, and the guy was bleeding money. He just needed to get rid of it. He was in a situation where he was desperate. So yeah, we made it ours. And then we brought it home in an ice storm in January. Been alert for a bit. Okay, thanks, Clab. Appreciate it. Clab's telling you to behave, Colin.
No. No.
Kendall.
You're not my dad.
My girls sat on my Adirondack chair on my porch, and there was a nest with 5 wasps on it. I killed them with my flip-flop. Nice, Kendall. Knight in shining armor with a flip-flop.
Did you eat them?
They were trying to get me too, but I was swinging that flip-flop like a crazy man. Hello, Jay Burner. How are you, love? Happy 4th. I know. You know what? I've actually pulled muscles swatting bees that are coming after me. I've pulled muscles before. My body just does out of control things in the presence of bees.
Huh? Yep. Taylor and Erica.
Are there any news regarding the house and the move on the boat? So the person who is selling, I guess due to the holiday and people taking off and whatever, was unable to get like the survey back and have everything processed within the 10 days due diligence, so requested an extension on the 10 days. So we honored that and are just watching it closely at this point. So so we signed another contract with the 10 days and all the agreements and stuff on it. There's if you guys can see the heron, blue heron over there. So we're getting ready. We're getting ready to move off, or out of the house and onto the boat. So we're ready. This weekend, we'll definitely be able to make it as long as he doesn't pull out. We'll have our 60 days. You know, we'll be ready in 60 days to close. So I'm hoping that will be the case. I think we have 90 in the contract, but we could close early. Yep, that big, tall thing right there, that is like a industrial something or other.
So there used to be, what it is an elevator shaft, and it was attached to a silo.
Oh,
And the silo obviously got taken down because it fails over time.
yeah.
But that part doesn't, and that thing is actually painted with it has a huge mural of an old man on it.
Oh, on the other side?
Yeah. So you see part of something
Yeah.
right here.
Yep, I've seen that as we drive. I didn't know it was that building though.
Yeah, it's that building. So if you go on the other side, you see the old man.
Yeah, that's cool.
What is? You can Google "Old Man of Nashville" mural,
Yep.
and you'll see it. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
Absolutely stunning. And it's been that way for 20 years.
No, it is. Every time. I mean, I've actually stopped in parking lots and just to stare at it, because it's that way. It's so good.
So the main road from our house, Mom,
Yeah.
51st.
Yeah.
You can just drive that straight to the Nations. You get to the intersection of 51st and Centennial Boulevard,
Yep.
and you can just see it.
Yep.
And
Yeah.
there's like
I
two,
think we were waiting for hot chicken or
yeah,
no. It was we were at the deli
yeah,
getting
51st
stuff.
Deli.
Yeah, 51st Deli, and we had parked, and I could see it right there. And I was
Yeah.
just like,
Yeah, you almost just want, it's crazy, you just want to sit and stare at it.
yeah, it's very cool.
The fact that somebody can do art like that to that scale
Yeah.
and to be that detailed is phenomenal.
Yeah. Yeah, so if you guys want to look up the Old Man mural, Nashville, it's on the other side of that building that's right in front of us. Yeah, thanks, Dicker. Yeah, it was kind of disheartening, but, you know, all is not lost. Our realtor is paying attention to it, so
You got your back.
if she does, if we, you know, if this falls through, you know, she's already on it with potentially some other offers, so, we'll wait and hope for the best. Yeah, I was very distracted with it last night for sure. Because it was yesterday where, you know, we just did all the things and had conversations about it and stuff like that, and it was just kind of like,
Look at
that's a
this
bummer.
recent- Look
Yeah.
over here, that little tunnel into that tower.
Oh yeah, and you see,
Isn't that weird?
this would be like, what the heck? You want to talk about terrifying? Let's go explore that.
What? It's an access to a pipe.
Yeah.
So there's a pipe that runs there and it runs down and under and across. And so that pipe runs into that tower, but it comes out of the hillside. So they built the rock tower around it to protect the pipe and stabilize it and all those things. And then that part there at the bottom is an access to cut it off. So you can cut it off at the top, but you have to cut it off at the bottom too because it'll backflow down the pipe. And so because it's elevation, so they have, if they cut it at the top, they need it to stop backflowing if they have to cut it off for some reason. So they have to get down in the water. They can get in there and they can just turn the thing.
Yep.
Pretty neat, right?
Yeah, absolutely gorgeous day, Jake. You know, it's hot, but it really is nicer to be on the water. We got a little bit of a breeze. At least when we're going certain directions, you got a little bit of a breeze. And if you turn a different direction and the wind and the current and everything is not coming right at you, it can actually cancel each other out. Then you get nothing and it starts to heat up a little bit, but
So this is the Vulcan Materials, what do you call it over here?
oh yeah.
This is all the Vulcan Materials, Nashville North quarry.
Yeah. You see that situation right there?
That's
Pretty.
the sled where they load everything down,
Yep.
or vice versa. No,
So they'll have a barge there.
yeah. All the
And
way
then
up.
they
It's so
then
crazy.
they move things on and off the barge with up that hill.
What do you think about making a water slide there?
That would be cool.
Do you think your neck would break at that where like where you come down the slope and it curves up?
Yeah, no, right?
Oh, we could do that corrugated plastic and then we could take the kayaks down it.
The snowboards are gone, the bees are gone.
Just place them.
I just flicked the whole thing off the
And
Back to the boat. Oh yeah,
they all wrote it. They found enough.
they're like, oh.
Quite the situation.
Are you finally eating, Munchkin? You good? That's good to me.
Have some good food.
Oh, I was wondering if there were any chips.
And this might onion dip.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god.
Nice.
Yeah, it's nice. You're toasty.
Yeah.
Want this way?
Yeah.
You made some for yourself.
Really?
Yeah.
Already?
Yeah.
Well, it doesn't take much. We're on the water, so
yeah.
everything
Your
is.
red.
Right.
Coffee bean red.
Huh? Can you grab me a margarita?
Anybody sunscreen on?
No.
No.
You'll be okay.
You'll be okay. Come out.
Are they?
Yeah.
I get a lot on my forehead.
Yeah.
You want grumpy crab or mango?
Mango.
Okay.
You wanted the mango, didn't you?
Yeah.
I just had a tropical one, so.
Is there another mango?
I think these are the last two.
Yeah, I think there's only 4 in there. Yas.
Yeah.
Purple.
Cuidado. Be careful in Spanish.
What is it?
Cuidado. We, like, with a G, we, dado.
Dado.
Cuidado.
Cuidado.
Be careful. Be careful, preciosa.
You want to go back down there and get me a pop?
They dredge these waters for gold. Don't think so, Jay.
Definitely not.
We were wondering what the word dredge meant, and that's like if you take something and sweep the bottom, right?
Yep.
That's what I thought.
I hope.
Yeah, for water, it's where you scrape the bottom and you kind of like remove dirt or soil,
You're looking
or
for
you're
something.
looking for something. Either one. For like the entrance to our harbor, they dredged it and they, did about 5 feet to give it 5 more feet of depth because everybody was like bottoming out. So
Okay.
they actually removed the dirt with
And
a big,
rocks and tree branches. And
yeah, with all kinds of stuff. Yeah.
Even I'm sweating. I'm just
No.
Yeah, just dredge for depth. Yep.
Hey, hold on.
What?
I'm gonna start the generator.
Okay. Thank you. Yeah. They do find bodies in this river. People fall in.
Taylor and I were talking about swimming in the open in here, and she's like, yeah, I don't want to swim in the river. And I was like, too high of a dead body to water ratio going on.
100%.
No, I will say, I will advocate. I worked for the mayor's office and I learned a lot about just like city services and things, and also data, and of course, being interested in the water testing of the Cumberland River. And the testing spots where they take the water and they test for impurities and whatever, the Cumberland River is drinkable.
You turn the generator.
It is that clean. We should actually be really proud of ourselves because it is very hard to get it that way.
What is that?
But the city spends a good
Yeah.
bit of money on the best equipment.
Yeah.
We've actually been nationally rated for our clean water system
Oh.
here. So,
Yeah.
so the Cumberland
That
water,
makes me feel a little better.
it looks cloudy because it's a river and
It's
it's
got
silt.
sediment.
Yeah, it's got the silt that flows, and so and it's very fine. If you ever go to the side here and you kind of put your foot in it's not even clay, but it's like silt, but it's very fine, very soft.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what makes it the color that it is. But it's actually fairly pure water. Definitely drinkable. So,
Yeah, we went out. My mom had a boyfriend that was like out in the middle of nowhere, Arkansas, like
Yeah.
over the creeks and everything ran through, and he had a cabin out in the middle of nowhere. We went out there, went to a little like blue hole, and went to
Yeah.
like, where the creek was and stuff. And oh my god, it was like, and he had well water there.
yep.
He didn't have like in the water. Oh my god, tasted fantastic. And when I showered, I was like, my hair has never felt cleaner.
Oh yeah, yeah. When you don't have all the hard water stuff, where you get that soft, pure water, it's really nice. Oh, Vicky just read about the Old Man mural. Yeah, she said amazing.
The Old Man mural, is that the one in East Nashville? On like the big
People get drunk, they swim. It's inevitable.
It's
Hey,
actually
Laura,
right here.
can you check our fuel levels?
Is it like
We didn't check when we left.
Nations or something like that? The one on the
Yeah, we're at above a half. So
On both about the same?
starboard is a little lower,
Which side is starboard?
right side. Just by maybe an eighth of a tank lower.
Okay. So we're listing to the starboard, but I guess most of the...
Yeah, it could just be the weight on that side.
Do I need to move sides?
No, you're fine. You're fine. If I go sit in that chair right there, we'll be perfect. You got a boat that's gonna haul past you. It's a Coast Guard cutter behind you. It's orange anyway.
Probably the fireboat, maybe.
But it looks like he's gonna take you on your port. You want some of this? Or?
I already dipped into some of that, but thank you.
It is the fireboat, Laura, the way it looks.
So we'll listen for honks. That will tell me which side he plans to pass me on. If two honks, he'll pass me on this side. One honk, he'll pass me on this side.
You gonna go fishing?
It's my wizard stick.
Your wizard stick.
You
What kind
imagine,
of wizarding do you do with that?
can you imagine if Gandalf, instead of having like that big walking stick with the Gemini, he has like a little twig? It's like,
You shall not pass, crack.
he does this and it just like spits magic. You see humps on your left. Nashville Fire Department.
That thing puts off a wake.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, I
This
mean,
might be a dumb question, but why does the fire department have those?
Huh?
because
Why?
because sometimes there's
Why
fires.
did you slow down and make more of a wake?
Like people's boats catch on fire?
Damn, dude. All right, hold on, everybody. Hold on. Shit. Dude, that was so rude. That was so rude.
That was fucking rad. I love that shit.
Just that one, if you're gonna wait just a little bit longer to do it.
What do you do? Turn
No,
away?
I didn't.
So if
I
you-
didn't do.
No, if he would have waited.
Oh, no. Oh, well, okay. Well, you guys got a towel?
Yeah, right there.
Because my whole margarita just spilled.
Yep.
Sorry, guys.
The Taylor stick?
Yeah, Taylor's was fine. Mine just decided to eat
That
all
was
the time.
ridiculous. I don't know why he didn't go ahead and pass me on the right.
Yeah.
There's no rule. That was against the rules right there.
Well, it's a bunch of 17-year-olds driving it, so.
Yeah. Good looking bug.
Except for the, well, no, you had the one older guy and you had all the younger guys, but.
Fine. Over here. You guys gonna be-
You know, talk to me on the radio, dude.
I wanted to get on the radio and go, that was bad.
Maybe he's not on channel 16.
That's the emergency channel. That's the one he should be on. You're a damn fireboat.
They got,
Yeah, I just about there's like this much left of it.
Yay.
Because I didn't realize there was much. I'll be alright.
You ripped.
Getting ripped tonight. Alright, see that.
That
Yeah.
and once you're caught in it,
It's here and
there is no way. You've gotta let it pass. If you try to stay where you are,
Blood margarita.
it'll just keep hitting you because you're riding in it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What margarita? Never heard that before?
No. Okay, Miss May.
Now we'll be dealing with his wake the whole time. Now we'll be dealing with his wake the whole time.
Catch up to him, wake him.
I don't know if we got that much speed.
No.
They can also like they do this from their boat. They had like a big rubber like flat bumper like the barges do. Their boat is built like a barge. It's designed to be like a tug, so that like they can pull things. And there's so much because there's so much stuff that's built along the side of the river. They have a barge piece that they pull that has a bunch of pump houses in it, and they can shoot water from the river to that fires.
Oh, okay.
So, also the fire department is like the primary rescue service. So, it's all the fire department also does all of the search and rescue.
Have you looked at your gauges at all?
So, like,
I'm gonna go on 16 and go waked by a fireboat. Add that to the bucket list.
Hey, you always think that.
Yeah.
Like,
Add that to the bingo card.
Yeah, you go to the fire department.
Oh.
You get scuba certified and go to the fire department.
Right. Yeah, we're gonna.
This is how you get your sea legs, Gracie. Just
Well, because he.
No, I'm having a good time right now.
Well, that's what happens when you get a boat that big and the waves bounce off
everything.
the two sides where you've got
Those onion cups.
good.
Considering that water is 90.
Cool looking
90
down
degrees.
The water when we came
No,
down
that's good.
that way.
And I've been running them at about 13.
The boat weighs so much underneath it, Gracie, that like generally even if it was sideways, it wants to go back to the bottom of the boat sitting down. It just gets pushed by the waves. So it gets hit and then it rolls it up and then it has to walk back.
Oh, Gecko. Why did the students go on the boat?
Yeah, sorry guys, we're probably gonna be sneaky over there.
To get their scholarship.
Yes. Yes. I don't get it. How about this bridge, Gracie? Look at it, open.
Why did the students go on the
Oh,
boat
that's cool.
to get their scholarship?
It's a train bridge,
Too many stairs, Jay.
and it opens.
Students get
They go
scholarship
down,
already.
Oh, can get under it.
Why do you have to go on a boat?
Instead of doing a big lift,
What am I
they make it so
missing?
The whole thing turns.
I dig her.
What am I missing, Laura?
Dad jokes for the win.
That's pretty cool.
Because all these big barges that are pushing, they'll hit.
You're not listening to me.
So low. They can't build it up. It's a train. The water level gets higher. They gotta look at the bridge.
Oh, scholarship. You gotta read it. Got it. Now I got it. I'm slow.
I would
Or did I
imagine
just tell trains, don't come through
This
would
is the
imagine they have
wickedest
to stop
pass
it
through right here.
require
This
them
is
to
the one
stop.
that always.
the train
Yeah.
goes through and then it has to stop and then they float when they do the bridge.
I'm sure for barges it's not fun either.
Do you think it pushes them like it does a small boat? The barge? You think they get pushed?
No, just when you've got a wide toe,
Yeah.
yeah, you just don't.
Oh, just going through it. You mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, can you imagine lining up in between?
Lining
there?
up,
Just-
yeah, because you're coming around the corner
They've
from the
hit it
other
so
way.
many- But they've hit it so many times. You see all the marks on it.
Out of here.
I'm a professional big breather.
I mean, been crazy to go.
The Gecko's like, I felt there was a lack of dad jokes.
Cuddlers? Yeah.
I love dad jokes.
Hello, Titan. How are you,
Or
love?
like the Queen Swan handler.
Let's see what the temperature is down here. I bet
Like
you
in Memphis, you can get a job.
I bet you it's a
as oil
sweltering
duck
78.
for the ducks at the
Oh, the Peabody?
Peabody.
Yes.
And literally have people whose job it is just to follow them around and like stand in the wall so that they're trained to follow that path.
Happy 4th, Titan.
Like on Queen Charlotte, she's always like, I can pick my own oranges. And she comes back the next day and the pickle oranges aren't there. She's like, yeah, we let them go. And she's like, their only job was to pick my oranges. I just let them go.
I got just a zebra. Is
I have a black and tan Shiba Inu.
I don't know, it didn't.
Not so much a pup. Oh, he'll be 10.
It was darker for sure.
Yeah.
It was like darker.
Beautiful
Yeah.
pup.
Because it was kind of like the overarching like mystery of who she was, and like the whole thing about like her coming out and all those things was like they could have done that scene in the second episode, and they could have had way more like
There's the David K. Wilson.
Yeah.
instead of focusing on
Just her
Just
coming
her.
out as Lady Elizabeth.
The David
And
K.
like
Wilson.
honestly, Colin, I'm not living this way. Not you.
I understand. He spells it differently anyway.
Yeah.
One L.
That loser. That's what that extra L is for.
That would make this one easier.
I have two L's. He has one L.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay. See, now I know how you really feel.
Twist me for wine.
He loves his beach walks,
I was
especially.
trying to be on your side.
Oh yeah. Especially if there's a horseshoe crab. Alright, so this is an old train track here. And you can see it's turned probably so that David K. Wilson could go underneath of it. Because the barges are a little wide or a little tall sometimes, depending on the barge.
And the water level height.
Yeah, it's
Man, Mom, can you imagine having been on a barge in 2010 when the floods happened?
oh yeah.
And like all of a sudden the river is 30 feet higher than it was before, and you can't get under any bridges.
Yeah. No,
So-
nobody was doing
So
anything.
there's no floating, like you're just running against the current.
It was the river was impassable in 2010. It was so high, it had overflowed its banks, it was running so fast.
Was that when that bad flood happened in Nashville?
Yeah.
My
Yeah.
uncle was living out here, and his whole apartment building flooded. He was on the bottom floor.
Oh yeah, horrible.
We rented electric little remote control boats and drove around the park on our apartment community down in Murfreesboro. I was waist deep. I was like waist deep wandering through the water and driving little electric boats. And every apartment on the first floor had like their doors open and water was in their apartments.
Oh God.
So people were just wandering in and out of apartments drinking.
That would be crazy.
Well, because they were like,
Or you
know,
get a train on
they
there
were
and
all-
do
it was like
88
campus
miles an hour.
crossings too. So it's like they're all furnished like dorm style apartments
Yeah.
where you rent a room.
Well, it turns.
You don't
It's
have
on a
any of your
swivel.
stuff really, except for your own personal
So
bed.
they were
So
like,
it's
"Ow,
still a
you're
train
Put
track.
stuff in like boxes and put it on top of their beds or like put it on top of the dresser and everything.
It'll turn and
Yeah,
it'll
yeah,
connect
that's
and
not my
trains
problem.
cross
and
it.
they're college students. So it's like, I'll just go home with my parents.
So it's still used.
Nobody lived there.
Permanent.
Yeah. they turned their like the whole property got turned every summer. So it was crazy. Absolutely crazy. Get around this corner here. You can put it in again.
Yeah, once we go around, we should. Right now, there's literally no wind. The direction we're going plus the current canceled each other out, so there is absolutely no wind.
Back here again.
What do you want?
Definitely got a little somewhere around your feet. Get around this corner here.
opened an office on a boat. What was the boat's name? The Tooth Fairy. Oh gosh. Good one. Good one, Gecko. Did you guys hear that one?
What?
Oh.
They're having a staring contest.
Dad joke. A dentist opened an office on a boat. What was the boat's name?
Tooth Fairy.
The Tooth Fairy.
My gosh.
I only know because she said it the second week.
Yeah.
Cheater.
Oh, I love that house. Look to your left.
That blue house.
Oh, the blue one?
Oh yeah.
Oh, imagine having coffee on that balcony.
Imagine the mosquitoes in that yard.
Oh. Boy, we from Arkansas. We don't have to imagine that. Oh.
Where's Shayna and T?
I'm stuck on.
Shayna's in a car.
Stuttgart.
She is traveling.
Yeah,
There she is, right there. She's lurking.
Doug Cutting Country.
T
yeah.
is probably enjoying
It's just soybean and
the
rice
4th
fields
with
out there.
the family.
It's not as mountainous as
Hopefully doing some barbecue stuff and maybe something with some water.
You get steamy down there.
It's cooler down there.
Is it?
Really?
84. We'll sit down there for a little bit.
84? Down there?
Well, you could sit in front of the air
Yeah,
conditioner.
you just go sit in front of the air conditioner. Just let it blow in your face.
Then I'll sweat even more when I come back up here.
Yeah, but just do it to yourself. It's awesome.
Highly recommend.
Gracie's not even sweating. Look at her. Hot girl.
Dude, I live outside.
She's like, this is nothing. Babies.
What's up, you cool babies?
Have you seen that thing about the British people having a heat wave and they're all up in arms and it's like 80 degrees and you're like,
Well, some of them are putting mini splits in their houses over there.
Really?
Yeah.
Because it's 80 degrees Fahrenheit during the day.
that's what we set our AC to out here so it doesn't get like,
83 on the boat. We set it when we're gone. We set it to 83 or 86.
Ours is on 76 at home.
yeah, I think that's what ours is. It's like 75 right now.
It's hot for me, but it's fine.
Yeah. And we have all the curtains closed and everything.
You need to read the email and get a chance from
our windows are all
our realtor.
Oh.
No, the curtains are open.
That's okay.
Not good.
Yeah.
It's fine. You just-
But it's just our bedroom gets
She
really,
wrote
really,
down
really
everything
light,
that she
so if
talked
we
about
leave the
yesterday with
windows
you.
open in there, it gets hot, like noticeably hotter in our bedroom.
Yeah.
How do you like living in the new place?
I'm getting used to it. It was
All right, you want to drive?
Yeah, I'm driving for a little bit.
But I've gotten a lot more used
You
to
wanna
it
take a break?
now that
My
we've
knees,
got
yeah.
everything
okay.
like put up and
If
stuff
you
like
read that,
that.
that'd
The
be
walk
great.
over there,
I will.
I'm just like,
Sit down in
I think I have so much trauma
in the
from
cooler.
growing up so much during my lifetime that it takes me a second to adjust to a new place. And it makes me like nervous because I don't know the area as well. I don't know my neighbors as well. And like, I just got really used to being in the church and stuff. And even when we moved from the apartment to the townhouse for a little while, I was just like, this is weird.
Yeah.
It's like you don't feel
Hey,
home
Chatsters, how you doing?
home. You're like, I want to go home. This
How's
is
everybody
home.
doing?
Yeah.
So, but now I'm getting used to it, and I really like it. It's nice because it's a lot smaller, and I don't have to like. It takes me an hour to clean the whole house,
Yeah.
so that's great. And the animals are adjusting. I think they were weirded out at first. Like Gimli tried to run out, but
Oh, Gecko, that would be amazing on the Connecticut River.
Gimli
That
ran
would
out
be
the front door,
when
and
we
then
do
he
the loop.
realized it was the outside and ran right back inside. Because I think they like the house is bigger because the townhouse is huge. And now they're like, oh, all doors lead to more inside.
Jay, we've,
So that's the outside one.
We went just to Clarksville, and then the other way up past Lock Through the Dam on
And
Old
then just
Hickory.
grocery shopping is the thing that I love. It's not
So
as
just
pretty. It's not
60,
like
70 miles
places
each way.
to do grocery shopping around there. They're all pretty sketchy. So like I'm trying to figure out like I've just been going to like Hermitage or back to my Walmart in Antioch or whatever to order and pick up because like it's just it doesn't feel like the safest place to go.
Grocery shopping right home from work.
That's the thing is like I also like my
The Greenhill's office is right by the Kroger.
Right by the Kroger. It's a really nice Kroger too. The bougie Kroger.
Oh yeah, we like the Green Hills Kroger.
Oh, it's so nice. Well, if you're ever there, just pop on in. If it's a Thursday or Friday, I'm right there. I walk over there and get lunch every day.
Nice.
Yeah, we can't go much further
We
to
just
the
go right
east
behind the little
on
firehouse.
the river.
Trail.
We can get to Old Hickory and then go up to
Well,
where the river
The
ends.
Kroger and Publix.
I mean, the river still goes to
Yeah.
Lake
Is that the
Cumberland
one
in
with the
Kentucky,
garage?
but
And then like you go on the elevator to go up and down
That one has.
Then we go
that.
another
I think
40,
if you
40,
go the
50
one
miles
downtown,
past Old Hickory.
it's off of,
But going the other way, we can go over to Mississippi to the Gulf, or go down the
but like that's all the way
Tom
down
Bigby
by,
to
like,
the Port of Mobile.
Marathon Building and 11.
I think so. I've gone a couple times to get dry ice because we need dry ice for like a certain medicine or something in our place. So Dr. Rodriguez will come in and just throw his black card and be like, "Somebody needs to go get dry ice." So like, okay, Dr. Rodriguez.
Tossing this black card to go get dry ice is a wild thing, and you can have it.
I'm trying to think of where we are right now in reference to downtown. I think
Well,
we have.
it's like he always forgets to get it or something.
Oh, okay.
So we'll
I
go.
think we have this turn and one more.
You guys always.
Let me
have
bring up
stuff on
my
dry
Google
ice.
Maps real quick and see.
There's something that's supposed to be. It's like some medication or like
I just didn't know if you guys always had it, like if it was always in stock, so you always needed it,
yeah.
or if it just made sense for him to have a reoccurring delivery every week. It would be cheaper for him to do that.
delivery.
Losing time having somebody leaving the office to get stuff. It probably doesn't cost him any more than you just being there anyway. So
Yeah.
Yeah, so we do this big sweep here. We do this big sweep, and then we're into downtown. So we got this big sweep to the right, and then you'll see downtown.
How much is stomach an hour? 21, like 21 to $23. Yeah. They work their little butt off. They do. She gets a lot of overtime too, especially if they're low staff right now. She's training someone, and she's like gonna stay at home long.
Yeah, that's in line with what.
And just reply.
Um,
Besides having to call.
I was gonna say I've got a little bit more to say about it, but I'm not gonna say it.
Yeah.
Rear-ended
No,
or
you
whatever,
can't.
she's
Yeah.
got more than- I get it.
Can we mute them for a second?
Why?
I got tempted to go work.
We don't need to
Work
discuss
there
it
to
right
have
now.
someone to help her out.
Um,
All these people, and then there's another
Well, the
girl
thing
who
is
works
about-
there. She just has a panic attack all the time. And then she falls out all the time. She falls out to have
yeah, but if he hasn't found a buyer yet, then no, I'm not okay with him not, because if he doesn't get one, Tom, he's gonna back out. If he doesn't already have a buyer, he's gonna back out.
Right, because someone got DDs.
It's just
No,
When people don't need money.
not DAs, it goes beyond that.
But if they're hourly, then you can get away with it.
I understand what's,
I'm not
I,
saying they don't need money.
talk about it.
Oh, they're hourly, yeah. Sorry,
We'll do
the
tonight.
managers
Or
are
tomorrow.
salary, so they don't.
Go ahead and hand me. I'm gonna go up front. Can I go up front?
Yeah.
Yeah, like
Yeah, because you're going to be going around the corner here.
Yeah, positions are based on like the guy who's her manager.
There you go.
He's like best friend with like the lead sales guy, and like that's how he got the job. He's friends with the lead sales guy.
All right. And where's the mic? Oh,
Just handed it to you. It's right there.
here. Can you take that off?
You see the microphone?
Yeah.
It's right there.
Yep. Okay.
It is.
Definitely need to see if we can out, huh?
All right.
Be careful, pro streamer.
Yep. All right. Let's go up front, guys. So there's the boat. There's the guys. Here we go. All right. What are y'all doing? We're gonna be going around the curve here in a minute. Well, I don't know what was he telling you, Jay? I didn't hear. Woo! Glasses either. Cheers, guys. You can hear the water sounds better up here, can't you? Like less engine, more water. It's very quiet up here. See the houses up there? Oh, you didn't hear the engine from inside? It's actually a lot louder in there.
That's all right.
I put my speedo on. Oh, perfect. Yeah, go. If you could pose, we'll take a little screenshot. I'm about ready to get in, and I mean, I would jump in right now. I wish we got some sun or some cloud cover. Because man, it's being hot.
You would call it freezing. I'd call it pushing water. This boat is not a, it's not a cruiser. It's a cruiser. You guys just put a level. Oh, I can't let it down because it breaks every time you give it the.
All right. Get a little breeze.
I feel good at 17. And one day we got 42. And you felt the boat do this. It went up and then did this.
Oh no.
And you're supposed to do this.
I know.
Well, plane, it was like,
I don't think those guys brought their swimsuit, but I would jump in off the back of the boat. Because if we're flowing with the river, like on the way home, you can just jump in and you'll float with the boat.
but it's any faster just burn fuel. Yeah. Everyone gets hurt. Honestly, you have to burn now.
Would definitely be nice. It would be cool if we had, like right here. We just had like a little rope ladder or something, and Tom could just stop the boat, and you could just go down, dip yourself in, and climb back up. Which I could do on the back of the boat, but you would just have to put it in neutral. Woo. Alright. Nope. This sun is brutal. And I'm afraid you guys are going to overheat. Maybe. Yeah. It's not worth it. It's not worth breaking equipment over. Alright, let's go back in. We'll come back out. We'll come back out when we get downtown, okay? Woo! Oh, Lord. Okay. Here we go. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, not just a little bit, a lot more. Huh? Yeah, they're the way we were up there just wasn't any. There wasn't any air
Yeah, let's go.
at all. It was brutal.
It's done right now at all. At least I'm getting 403. Oh, there we go. Okay. Right.
All right. Oh, here we go. Nice. I'll take you guys back up once we get closer to downtown.
One more curve.
Now we have all the air.
Yeah. I think because we got toward this corner,
What?
you mean all the breeze?
Yeah.
Yeah. As soon as you came in, it started blowing.
I don't mind being tell you what we need.
Alright, here comes downtown.
There's a hot spot.
Hey guys, we're coming downtown.
All right. Oh, yep. Hey Tom, I'm not getting any. All right. Here we go. Yep. The Batman building.
See that?
Says what? I was wondering how they get graffiti on the side. They use like a rope on here. I mean, I thought about tagging something like I didn't realize that, but I wouldn't do it on the side like that.
That's beautiful. You had plenty of time to do it. You have plenty of time to do it. You're gonna fit in.
All right, guys. Maybe right back.
You're good.
Yep. All right, so we're just gonna see what is going on around here today. Chat.
What's that little one?
That's about where young.
Oh.
Yeah.
Whatever you want. I just wanted you to know you can if you want to. I'm not doing anything that isn't. We're just looking at the view.
That's what I'm doing. Just enjoying the ride. This is cool.
Yeah, it's kind of peaceful to be out.
Yeah, I know. I've always been like, I don't think I'd ever like to be out in the middle of the ocean at sea and stuff like that where I can't see land and then like just chilling on this boat. This is the biggest boat I've ever been on.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, I've only ever been on like little like fisherman boat guys. But I'm like, I could dig this. I could do this.
Yeah,
This
it's
is nice.
actually, I mean, the larger boats are actually more comfortable. Some people are a little intimidated by them, but they're actually more comfortable ride than the smaller ones because you don't have to worry
you're not,
about the
like,
waves and yeah.
Wind, the spray splashing in your face
Yep.
and everything like that.
Yeah, it's just chill.
But I can see why people, I was telling them, I was like, I can see why rich people buy yachts. This is nice.
Yeah, luckily Tom's able to fix everything on it,
Yeah, I heard he rebuilt the engine.
and we got such a good deal on this one because I was telling Chad earlier, we bought it in January, you know, in an ice storm, and the guy, I think he had bought it to flip it, and he was bleeding money. He wasn't getting stuff done fast enough, and he was paying like, you know, $400 or $500 on a slip to keep it in, and he was just like, this isn't going to work. I need to sell it. And so I totally sensed the desperation and
You
played
were
on
like,
it.
"Oh,
Oh yeah.
We don't know if we can do that for us.
No, we bought it in January and brought it home in an ice storm. So
Yeah, y'all must have got a good deal on it. Hello.
yep. So these guys right here are anchored, and they'll be watching the fireworks from that spot.
Oh,
So
okay. Because you have to be, I guess, because you said they're going to shut down, so you can't get through.
Yeah,
so you
that's
have
a-
to be, like, further
yep.
away.
Yep. I think from like this bridge back this way, there won't be any boats allowed. So, but this side will probably be all boats. Woo, come on, clouds. Come back.
I thought it was weird that she posted like a AI picture. Did you find out on Facebook?
Yeah. Want some tea?
It's hot.
It's piping hot tea. So, my dad's widow got married today.
Oh.
Yesterday was her and my dad's wedding anniversary.
Oh.
He's only been gone a little over a year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's dirty.
Dude. Yeah, that doesn't even sound right.
Mm-mm.
Look at this little situation going on here.
Beautiful. Everything's beautiful. Beautiful day.
All these are fairly new here.
Also, I don't mind if chat heard that.
Okay, I was gonna say.
I don't mind at all. I don't mind at all.
Yeah,
Chat
that's
likes
rough
tea.
love. They do love tea. Chat loves them some tea.
They can take that and run with it.
Yeah. You can go. So, chat, what do you think about? Tea's getting good at this. All right. We're almost there, chat. Can't really see my phone screen very well, and it's over overheating, so it's not very bright.
I just told the star.
Fireworks. Does anyone have?
Yeah, let me know what she says.
She said, so apparently Lori got married today. She said, excuse me, what? And I sent her a photo, a screenshot of her Facebook. I said, bro, no, bro. Literally her anniversary with her dad was yesterday. Wow.
Yep. People are crazy, Laura.
Yeah.
She's getting on my phone plan, I tell you what.
People are nuts, man.
I still can't believe what happened with my papa. He literally, my granny and him were together for like 30 plus years. He'd been with my granny since he was 19 years old, and he got married like 6 months after she passed.
Oh
Brought
my
her into our
goodness.
family childhood home that we literally built. Like my papa built that house, and I'd grown up in that house, and now she has Christmases with them there, and kicked my mother and sister out. And like,
Oh my god.
yeah,
Yeah, dude. No.
I don't
It's
talk to
just
my papa
it's
anymore.
just disrespectful to the rest of the family. You know what? And even if you don't personally place a whole bunch of importance on that stuff, just to know that there is an entire family that does.
That's still
And
grieving.
it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
So
it's,
that's
like, fair
just
for everybody to grieve in their own way, but to not consider everybody else's grief either. Like,
Yeah.
he made it seem like he was the only one grieving. He was the only one allowed to grieve.
yeah. No, that's crazy. So this doesn't look good, right there.
I was
That
like,
does
I've been
not
staring
look
at that
right.
since we've been down there. I was like, what's going on with that thing?
It looks like it's taken on water because it's open, and I bet it just rained, and so there's water on that side. And it probably isn't gonna sink, but it doesn't really want to go down much more.
Are they sucking the water out of it? What are they doing?
I don't know, unless they're loading it, unless they're in the process of loading or unloading. I don't know, and then just
Would
kind
that
of.
cause it if they're loading it and then one part they're loading it so it needs to
Yeah, they could be loading it from the back to the front. Oh, goose! Oh, there's a train. Twain.
A Twain, you can hear the train at my house so loud.
I love it.
It's actually kind of.
Can we bungee jump from that bridge? No, Clap. That would not be safe, love.
A lot when we lived in Antioch. We lived so close to Donaldson, the airport.
We're sus of T. Of the other T. Okay, so
I need some water.
to the left is the Titan Stadium. You can kind of see on the left side of your screen. They're going to be building another Titan Stadium. I guess bigger, better, because that one's not big enough. We have the Batman building, and in front of the Batman building is the Nashville courthouse. So,
They used to work in the LNC tower on the 20th floor.
oh, did you? Tom
Yeah.
did as well.
Yeah, it's like right. Yeah, you know where it is. It's across
Yep.
from the Batman
Yeah.
building.
Yep. Yeah, he worked whatever the top floor is with the balcony and stuff.
Yeah, we got passes, so we had the elevator pass so we could go up there and hang out.
Yeah. Because they worked up at Lightning 100, so that's where Lightning 100 used to be, on the top floor.
Yeah, that's why they had all those like. I remember because we had all these like in our office. We had all these like you could see these like metal circles on the ground everywhere where there used to be like some kind of like podium or whatever, and they said it used
Yep.
to be like an electrical like station thing. Words. But something like that. Like
Yep.
a network radio station kind of thing.
Hey, Tom, you do see the fishing boat, right? Tom, you
The
see
fishing boat?
the fishing boat?
Can I go to the right, Laura?
Yeah, if there's nothing over there, I can't see. But yes, if you can. Oh, dude, you see there's like a buoy or something there? Yeah. Yeah, go past, but stay to the left of all that. Looks like something might have sunk. What? The what? I don't know. It looks like a no wake buoy that's cut loose, but there's also other buoys floating. So I don't know. I don't know. That doesn't look like it was. It looks like it may be marking something sunken.
It says slow down.
Yeah. Yeah, but those other buoys right there, those round ones, could be marking something that is below the surface. I don't know. Could be. I just am saying I wouldn't go near it.
No wake. Does that mean go slow enough that you're not making waves?
Yeah. Yep.
I'm learning the lingo. Dredging and waking. Got it.
Yep.
What's it like flying an airplane?
A what?
So what's it like flying an airplane?
Oh goodness.
Do you fly big planes or like fighter jets?
Well, I didn't actually. I mean, I only had a couple opportunities where I was actually flying it myself. I was a back end crew. But from what I saw and just spending time in the cockpit with pilots, it's kind of like, to them, it's like driving a car or a boat or anything else. You know what I mean? They just know how it works, and it's actually pretty cool.
Scared me. I was like I was out. I was not here. I was zoning out. And then I was like, ooh, fish. Lake water.
River water. Oh, trash.
Trains and another
I know,
way to haul
yeah.
cargo like
It's
foods, beverages, supplies.
Over
Yep.
over here, I saw it too.
I know. Yeah, I like trains too, Perkins. My kids loved
Oh, the crickets have been.
trains. Colin loved trains as a kid. He was just like, we would see a train, he would go, Twain, Twain. He'd be in the back seat, Twain, Twain, mommy, Twain, Twain. Just over and over and be like, yes, Colin, I see the train, Mom. I'm ready for Nashville. Come on, Dicker. And so there's the Titan Stadium right there, Nissan Stadium.
I know. I was like, if you want to go gang up on her, I'm cool with it. Let's go.
People live down there.
Yeah, homeless under the bridges here. So you can see the stage. Yeah, the big stage up there to the right. It's pretty quiet still. What time is it?
I don't know why I expected there to be like a ton of people. down
Two.
Everybody's
Probably,
saving their
I was
energy
gonna
for the
say,
nighttime.
probably because it's so hot. They're probably down on Broadway, honky tonking it. Air conditioning with some cold beer.
In a Garth Brooks cover band.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right.
already foul in the stadium. I don't think
Oh yeah. Yep.
I've never been in Nissan. I've been to the hockey stadium.
I found a body there yesterday, Laura.
Where?
Oh, yeah, you told me that.
At Nissan.
You mean inside?
On Nissan Stadium grounds, this is what it said.
Oh really?
Yeah, I was wrapped in a tarp.
What?
Yeah.
Dumped?
Yeah.
So wild. No
Yeah.
way.
Get this, one of the guys at my pool at my apartment building told me they found a dead body by the dumpster at my apartment building.
Oh
in 2019.
no.
I was like, oh, that makes me feel fantastic. My rent should be cheaper. Thank you.
Man.
So they shoot the fireworks off from a barge, or do they shoot them off?
No,
just
they're
inside
in
Nissan
different
Stadium.
places, all over the grounds down here.
Okay.
So you'll see them come off from different sides. I'm sure they've used Nissan Stadium for a bunch of it.
Yeah.
All right, let me take you guys off of this so I can just.
Something smells like fair food.
Yeah.
I smell corn dogs and onion rings. Oh, there's the LNC tower. It's on the other side over there.
Yep.
It's where Star
Older
used to
building.
Yeah.
And there's that weird sculpture that looks like a roller coaster.
Yeah, right there. It's actually barge rails,
That might make
and there's the pedestrian bridge right there. And you can see where they're going to be. It's where a lot of folks are going to come. People are already here early, camping out their special spot. 8 hours left to wait. So,
Yeah, that's crazy.
yeah.
I mean, it's like a concert. If you don't come get your spot, you ain't gonna have it.
There's the main stage where the bands will be playing. Oh, need to restart location? Okay. It may be because, yep, I do. Thanks, Clab. It may be because my phone's, it might have shut it down because it's kind of overheating a little bit.
I deleted her off of Facebook. And her niece and nephew.
And so all the different places where folks will watch.
I know, it's crazy. Like, I'll
There's
go
where
Facebook,
we,
like, his-
right
my
there
mom
is where we were last year.
her family.
Right where those tents are. We watched them from, or 2 years ago. Look at all the,
It burns me up inside. It
see all the
burns me
chairs
inside.
just lining the way.
It's like, who gave you the money? Who gave you?
Because they had a bar up there. It's a great place to watch the,
Like, I don't know, if I was older and I was moving into someone's house that they lived in during their childhood, and someone's wife just passed away, was
there's not even really
sitting
that.
on the fireplace, I don't think I could consciously be imagining what I am.
Oh, there's all the fire boats. And
They're
Tennessee TWRA, Tennessee Wildlife. There's the jackasses that waked us.
Oh, look at all this stuff.
Yeah, this over here used to be where there was a dock and a barge hit it, and they haven't fixed it since. So
Dang.
you could see where the gangplank used to be and all that. You could come here and, park your boat and go downtown. But yeah, no longer. Oh, we could just stay under the shade. That was really good.
Yeah.
Here we go. Sound check.
All the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming. Red glare. Sing it, girl.
Yep, the little boats are out. hate this. Why is it not? Can't read anything. My phone is like not right
I
enough.
found on Amazon you can get these, like, because when I go out to the pool and try to read, the light's so bright, even when I put like sunglasses on and stuff, it's bouncing off the book, so I can't read it because my eyes are just like squinting so hard. But I found these.
Yep, that's
umbrellas.
exactly right, Hunt. And hello, love. You're ready to sing?
Give me one of those. You should come over. Okay, I will. It's pretty cute little pool. It's saltwater. Saltwater pool. They've got new chairs out there and stuff.
Like everything in America, let it go to crap and leave it so it looks like junk.
Well, we made it.
We did.
Oh, I wonder if those buoys are actually spots where they've marked it off for people to anchor. Because he's marked, he is in a spot, you know what I mean? I wonder if you're allowed to anchor, you know, close to shore.
Those people sure are.
Yeah.
If I saw more than one, I might be like,
Yeah.
Well, a lot of the boats aren't going to come down yet. They'll come down after lunch. Actually, on our way back, we'll probably start seeing more boats coming down. Also, they'll come from Old Hickory Lake,
okay.
which is the other way, and they'll come through the lock.
Bless you. Bless you.
Oh, this is sunshine.
Yeah. Yeah, I think what they've done is actually they're going to be putting people so that you can actually navigate through the waters. It does look like they've marked some spots off on the side with buoys so that you can, the boats would be anchored off to the side and you can still navigate safely, which has been the problem where people just parked wherever. And so if you broke loose, I mean, there would just be boats in the middle. It would just be, and you know, people trying to go forward and boats were parked. And so you'd be going around, you'd hit somebody's anchor, you'd knock them loose. So if you've got boats parked on the side like that, there's less chance that their anchors will get cut by passing boats. Smart, actually.
Yeah, it keeps the main.
Hello,
lake clear.
Loki. Are you safely home? How was your day on the water?
There is a fly on my foot.
Yep, no, you're fine. Hello, Skits. Did you have a good ride? May the 4th be with you too, Skit. What? What? What?
She said what?
Next year we need to come down.
Next year we need to come down. For what?
He'll change his mind. Yeah.
Fireworks.
Nah, he won't do that. He won't do that. He's like okay right now because there aren't that many people.
But then when it gets time. and
Oh
it's
my
actually
God,
all-
he would be cussing. Oh no, it would not be fun. Tom down here, no.
Sounds like me when I think about going to a concert. I'm like, oh my God, it sounds so much fun. I'd love to see them. And then get in the traffic and then get in the crowd of people. And I'm like,
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? Never mind.
All right. Whew. All right, I am sweating.
I know, right? I was like, oh, it's
This
getting a
is
little toasty
so
out here.
bad. Yeah. All right.
Even the white leather's getting hot.
I know. Let's go. Let's go take a break. So there's, from this vantage point chat, We're gonna go inside for a minute till we turn around. Oh, yeah, much better.
Fix the
Oh,
blowers.
yeah.
Hey, Laura,
Yeah.
I think I'd be okay now having witnesses.
Yeah,
Next year, come down and get done early enough and get a spot like this.
yeah.
As long as there's not, because
Yeah.
all the crazy people come late.
I was gonna say,
Then you gotta get away, get out.
I can't see you being okay with this. I mean, now, it's only, they still have 8 hours
Yeah.
before fireworks.
Yeah.
So what we're probably gonna see on our way back is people.
Well, it's 5 o'clock, yeah.
Well, what I'm interested in seeing is the drone footage of the river and stuff like that on the news.
Yeah.
To see where they park, where they basically park. Does seem like they're gonna have you
On the other side of those orange buoys.
that
Yeah,
everyone
I
has to
think
get.
actually, and that's smart.
Yeah.
I don't know if they've done that before,
Oh.
but it's definitely a safety thing so
Yeah.
that boats can navigate. The problem in the past has been that boats trying to just get out have run over people's
Yeah.
anchors,
Yeah.
which then sets the boat adrift, and that boat hits another boat
Well,
that's
and then
anchored,
what
and it's another
happens,
one.
yeah, and then what happens if we're there first and we get a great anchor, then all these boats come in and they wedge up next to us.
Yeah,
That's part of the boating. You gotta just
It
work
is
with
part
them.
of it.
You work with them.
yeah.
And you expect to be the last one to leave.
Oh, if you, yeah.
Well,
big boats,
I
yeah.
would want to be like that boat that was on the other side.
Yeah.
I'd want to be way
At the end.
over on the other side
Way
of that
far,
bridge.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, I said I would want to be
We
right
could,
in the middle.
what we could do is go right here and then we can have the backyard party.
That's just a sad situation. Don't even joke about it. It's just
I
still.
know, it's sad. Camper in there.
That was a homeless person camp?
Yep.
Yeah.
Dang, they got a whole little city going on over there.
Yeah, they yeah.
Not grid.
Couple of those propane stand heaters, that's nice.
Yeah.
But I'm saying there's campers back there.
They've probably taken them from restaurants.
Dad, here's your I-24 bridge.
Okay, this is I-24?
Yeah, that. This is the big one. I-24,
Yeah.
it's like 10 lanes wide. So,
Yeah.
tens of thousands of cars.
So this is Interstate 24.
I-24, I know her well. God, I'm so like the
Where
worst
is
from
this?
where I'm right now. I'm 13 minutes.
Where is it?
Like 13 minutes from both of
I'll
mine.
just stick you guys here in the doorway.
You come around,
Unless I'm with
south of Nashville.
every day getting from the Green Hills
Where is
to
the water?
at least.
I'll have to look at a map.
Yeah. Well, we live, it's gonna take me like an hour and a half. Then I go in.
That's hot. That's hot.
Hobo City.
Rachel's okay. I lived there a long time.
They got a full building right there. Yeah.
Dang.
What
What did they call it when, like, back in the day, people were living in, like, cardboard boxes and, like, the name of the president?
Yeah, I
at the time,
forget-
they called
yeah.
it, like, something houses.
Skid Row.
No. It was, like, back during the Depression.
Oh.
They, like, build cardboard houses and they call it, like,
Clap.
thank you.
Hey, clap.
I don't know.
Guys, we're flipping a Huey.
Flipping a shitty. Do you northern people call it that? That's not the first thing.
Have you heard that before, Colin?
Yeah. Heather says it. That's where you heard it.
No, I've heard it back home.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Eat my bubbles.
Zero turn. Because why wouldn't you?
Mom taught me that.
I look at pride flag.
Mom taught me that.
Well, you gotta even
A
out
pride
your.
flag over
You
there.
gotta even out your
Out.
throttles.
Yeah, there you go, yeah. Did that one in reverse go a little bit faster now, so it pulled back.
There.
There
This
you
is
go.
the- Just make sure we've got a wide-legged stance, chat.
Yeah.
Tom's driving. We need to make sure you've got your wide-legged stance on the tripod, please.
Sumo stance.
6 turns on.
Alright, then just go through that, just wait that fire department goes.
Oh my gosh, I'd like to hit him about
Skits is like, I want to jump in that river.
2,500 RPM, just right next to
Oh
them
my gosh.
while they're attached to the dock. The cop jumps out and comes coming after you, but he can't. But he can't get close to you because the wave's too big.
We got a text message that was like, we will be closing the pool at
You're all running.
July 3rd, and then we'll not be open until
Yeah,
July
ditto.
5th.
Skits.
Either they were
We were
obviously
gonna
avoiding.
stop and have everybody
They're obviously
jump
avoiding
off the back and swim, but
having parties.
folks didn't bring their. They're afraid of
They
the
just
of the
threw a
darker
party
water.
themselves.
I wonder if they messed up the pool chemicals because
But-
they had the party out there.
Actually, I can
Well, it's
attest
saltwater.
it's
Huh?
very
It's a
clean.
saltwater pool.
But the saltwater pool still has chemicals in them. It's still chlorinated.
But also the management was there.
My
so they
kids
watched it.
all grew up swimming in this,
Yeah.
putting their head
But I
under
guess
all
the
the
main
things,
office is
and no
also
problems.
closed during the
It's
4th of
actually
July,
really
so,
clean water.
Like that's what I was thinking too. Is they don't want it to be
Good
crazy.
afternoon, Duluth. Happy 4th
And
to you.
run into, I mean, like when I was in property management,
How's it going? What
we
you
never
got going
closed the
on
pools
today,
4th of
love?
July. We always expect to be big parties, but like
Get me a tube and a rote. Pull me behind
we
you.
paid our employees who live there
Skits,
to go
did
to
I
the pool
did I ever tell you
just to
when
make sure there wasn't glass in the pool. That was it.
we
Nobody
did
would care about
the
glass.
Yeah, they don't. That's one thing. Is they
Tom
don't want glass, like even
was
Sheree like, hey, y'all come to the pool party and everything.
in back of the
You can bring your
boat
adult
with a
beverages,
life
just make
jacket
sure
holding
they're not
onto a
glass.
rope
Yeah.
and told me to
Yeah,
throw
we-
him a
we
beer,
always said-
and
we
so
never-
I
we
did.
never
This is
said
when he was still drinking,
adult
so
beverages.
ages
We just
ago.
said, you can
And he
have
let
whatever
go of the
beverage you
rope.
want,
He
as
might have
long as
already
it's-
had a few.
you know.
Let go of the rope and
And
started
nondescript.
floating downstream. And we were anchored. I was having trouble getting the anchor
because
up.
our insurance
And,
didn't allow.
Luckily, a jet skier got him and brought him back
It's a
before
pretty cute little space, like the one we have, and they just updated everything.
we had to actually go get him.
They have a
But
cute little, like, they have like almost.
But
like
he
a
was
little
very far
lounge area,
downstream.
got
There was quite a
couches up
current.
there, and
Nice.
all the lounge chairs are new, and there's umbrellas and seats and stuff, and there's like two big old
Yeah.
charcoal grills out there. So if we want to do any grilling, we can. But if we also want to bring sandwiches, like when we were out there and went.
Oh,
walked back
absolutely.
to my house and like made some sandwiches and came back out.
Yep.
Like, we all ate some sandwiches.
And we always-
I love that.
when if you're swimming, if we're anchored and you're swimming, you need to have a float. You can't just jump in the water without a float or a life jacket on. That is a rule. And
It's a rule because of Tom.
and we do oftentimes we'll just do an all swim when we're not anchored, so that the boat is flowing with the current, and so are the
Did you hear the
people.
story of why?
So
No.
and that makes it much safer. But we always have ropes out
So when we were early
for
boaters
folks to
at
catch.
Kiprion, we'd go out during the weeknight and just anchor, and it was really high current. And
Well, yeah, I
was
mean,
out
but
at the end of
that's in
what we
any
call
river.
lifeline, because it goes through a line out the back of the boat.
But our water
And
treatment
through the
hunt
interior,
is
it was Manhattan,
impeccable.
I let go of the rope to grab it, and I swam and got it, and I couldn't swim back. The current was so bad.
Yeah.
So it just sucked me downstream, and then a jet skier came and got me
And
piled
then-
downstream.
And this is when Tom was in his physical prime.
I'm fat.
I mean,
Yeah.
6'3", 170 pounds, like absolute prime. And so for
Still
him
couldn't
to not
find
be
the
able to swim
current.
back,
Yeah.
yeah.
Because I'm a pretty good swimmer.
I just
feel like
gave
I'm a
up. I
pretty
just
good
gave up,
swimmer.
and I had my
You
beer.
just floated.
I had my beer, and I waved. I said,
I'll catch up with y'all later.
Yeah.
I would have just went to the shore.
Yeah. But,
Yeah.
but the deal there was, I think originally he did not have a flotation device because the line had a float at the end of it.
And I
Mm.
didn't have
And so he jumped in and then swam out and he was going to swim back. And someone was going to, they threw him a beer and then they were going to throw him a float.
Mhm.
But they threw him the beer first.
Bad idea.
Yeah, and he let go of the rope, and he had
Safety first.
he had a life jacket on.
Oh, you did like that?
Yeah.
Okay.
I
No,
don't
he,
think I ever jumped in without one. Big Dave wouldn't let us.
no,
They would always say,
Yeah.
no. If
Yeah,
you're
that's why.
yeah, because especially when we're at anchor,
Yeah.
you will float away, and you'll float away faster than you think you will.
Mhm.
You
you
just
can't get
will.
back, and you can't get back.
No. And so if you've got a life jacket on, what would you do if you plunked in and you had a life jacket on and you were getting carried down the river? What would you do?
You told us to swim to shore.
swim to shore because it's right there. You see how close you are? You could just kick your feet and be at the shore, and you would not be drifting off.
Yeah, keep going.
Wherever, you know, you just get to the shore and you're safe there.
Yep. And then when a boat comes to pick you up, they'll cut the engines and you jump off the shore and swim to the boat.
And then they'll put a ladder in, you climb the ladder, and then they put the boat back on and you go.
Easy peasy lemon squeezy.
It is.
There you go.
Now, if you go overboard and you're in the Bering Sea in Alaska,
Then I just give up and die.
well, you should. if you fell in, hopefully you fell in with the
Hopefully you got the suit on in time.
with the suit on it. Hopefully you got the suit on in time because you only have about 8 minutes in the water.
Well, here's the thing. I wouldn't be in the ocean in Alaska anyway, so, you know.
You wouldn't be an Alaskan crab fisherman.
I don't think that was on the agenda.
Laura still wants to be a crab boat captain.
No, thank you.
We need to get her a job. Now that she's retired, we need to get her a job up there with our friend.
Star wants to go to Alaska. Like, she was like, we should go to Alaska for our honeymoon. And I was like, I don't want to go. I want to go to Alaska once to see it, but not while it's like freezing.
No,
cold.
no.
I hear it's beautiful. But I'm just not a cold weather kind of gal.
Yeah.
Okay. That's nice. You have any nicknames? Gracie? Grayster? Gigi?
Yes, you need nicknames.
No nicknames? Just Grace?
What's Quinn call you?
Gracie, Gracie.
Gracie Gravy.
Gracie Gravy.
Hey, Gracie Gravy. That's cool.
Gracie Gravy. Autocorrect always changes her name to Gravy.
I like Gracie.
Oh, I got it too fast.
Have you had any water?
Hello.
What's the temperature down there? 86?
Down there? Can't see.
86.
Hey, is it cooler down there, Laura?
What?
Is it cooler down there? Probably not. Huh?
It's not bad actually. It's really not. It is. It's just not hot. I don't know that I would call it cool. Hello, Maple Marie. Spouse is. A humpback whale got stranded in the
You go down to get more.
Shubenacadie today and unfortunately passed away.
Oh, no.
I got.
Spouse is sad because
Any
he's
Bush Light?
I have
passed
English
it
light.
3 times now. Oh, I'm
Aluminum.
sorry, Mick.
Let's get Bush Light first.
Sorry,
Maybe
love.
2 of them?
Yeah, that's rough. And they live so long. So, you know, hopefully it was just a whale that lived a long life, you know?
Yeah, we went on the boat for a pontoon saloon one time.
Yeah, pontoon saloon is
Oh
fun.
my god, we're watching it.
Yeah, I think so. Oh, we don't even have music going.
Yeah. Turn this party up, yo.
We could definitely,
Yeah, let's do some music on my head.
I'll restart the stream so we can keep this,
Okay.
and then we'll do some music on the way back, guys, okay? Feels like the temp is 109, feels like temp is 109 in Nashville right now. It's actually not hold on. It's there is like right where we are right now. There is no wind. There is not a bit of breeze in here.
Must be.
When we turn different ways up the river, we will get
There's none right here.
a little bit of breeze, but there's nothing. Like,
And no
and
excuse for you.
sweating like crazy.
What happened to their beach over here?
Right here?
Yeah.
Just gets destroyed from the wakes. Cow.
Yeah.
Yeah, they can't. I mean,
Because obviously they dragged that piece out
yeah,
over here.
barges and water and yeah, they can't. You gotta cut.
Here, I'll take you guys off of here and just.
It was clearly made so that like it would, the water would run
Oh,
off.
those are fireworks right there.
Where?
Right here. Those are fireworks. In those packages.
Oh, those are it. Oh,
Yep.
look at that.
What packages?
Those black.
Oh
packages,
yeah,
those
right
are
there on the
fireworks.
shore. Those
That's
are
why it's all-
fireworks.
That's why it's all fenced.
Yeah. There you go. There's some of the Nashville fireworks. All positioned
Yep.
exactly where they need to go.
That's just some of the side stuff, though.
Mhm.
Because
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not all of them.
No, that's just,
That's just one little.
they're probably hidden all over the place
that's
around
one
here.
little low altitude thing.
that's about 8 seconds of fireworks.
All right,
It's about
chat. We're gonna leave it
$18,000
downtown.
right there.
Oh,
Here we
are
go.
these, like, these little old cottages? Have they been here as long as
Yeah,
it looks
that's
like they've been here?
that's Fort Nashboro. Yeah.
Fort Nashboro.
Wow.
And yes. They
Yeah,
rebuilt
that's
it a
the
couple
old
times.
Fort Nashboro. That is marks the original settlement where folks came by river and started to settle Nashville. So
Ah.
I imagine there was a whole city block just like that, but all that's left is the buildings. Because commerce.
Yeah.
oh, thanks for the lurk, Duluth. Can we light them? Starts looking for a flare to light the fireworks. No.
I'm for the barbecue.
Barbecue or diesel fuel?
Yeah, they're
The diesel fuel would be stuff like old school bus.
they're barbecuing back at the marina. We got food. We got
And there's where some of the that's where the bombing happened. You could see the boarded up places. The bombing happened on the other side of the buildings, but of course blew out windows all the way through, so you can still see the evidence of the bombing right there. The Christmas Christmas bombing.
30-minute deal downtown, huh?
I'm cool with it.
It's nice. Taylor, you've been before on this trip a few times, haven't you? Downtown?
What?
You've been downtown with us a few times.
Downtown with y'all?
Yeah, on a boat. You've never done this before?
No.
I'm having a grand old time. This is cool. I'm from backwoods sharing near the trailer. This is bad.
American flag on back there. I got one in the bin.
You don't need it.
I never put a new one.
They can see on the front that you got a little patriotism in you.
Woo, woo, there we go.
All right.
Let's go, Gracie Gravy. Let's go, Gravy. Come on.
All right. Here's your view. There's your view for a little bit, chat.
Gracie, what's your gamer tag?
Oh, Grace is a gamer?
What's your gamer tag? Huh? Mother Plum? Like OTHERPLUM? Mother Plum? I like it. How'd you come up with that? Yeah.
I like plums.
Mother Plum.
I love it.
That's cute, actually.
It is.
Other plums.
Well, it's hard when everything is taken.
Laura's
You know, you have to
Lala. Hey, who's yelling at me?
clap.
I clap.
Hello, Shayna.
Shana, aren't you supposed to be vacationing?
Once a
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Once a
another
month I
another
go up.
dad joke, courtesy of Gecko. What happens when a boat passes near a sleeping duck?
Both passes
it wakes
through.
him.
It wakes up.
You son of a bee.
Oh, because it wakes.
You son of a bee.
Ugh.
Wakes up.
I was like,
Hunt
quack,
said.
quack.
Hunt says.
Wake is when.
Here's facts. Hunt says 30,000 pounds of fireworks and 400 drones for this year's fireworks.
Yeah. Oh, they're gonna do a drone show.
Yeah, they are.
30K. Oh yeah. No, it's new edition. So we are gonna put it on the big screen at the yacht club.
Cool.
So that's where we're gonna watch it. Over $500,000 for about 25 minutes of show.
Dang.
It's amazing.
But we are known. I mean, we are known nationally now for our fireworks show. 4th of July, but also New Year's.
Yeah.
I don't know if I've ever seen the fireworks downtown.
Our folks do, and they
You
really
have to watch
are
them on TV.
amazing.
It's pretty cool. It's a big show. Yeah.
We went
And
to Baton
the
Rouge
symphony.
one time to sit on the riverfront.
Oh, Fortnite. Yeah.
Like we were where
for
the
your-
letters
for
were.
other
We
part-
were sitting on the riverfront.
That's fun. Baton Rouge would be a fun place. Like New Orleans, the Baton Rouge would be a cool place to see fireworks.
So Clav has some wisdom for everybody. To know how much there is to know is the beginning of learning to live.
I was in.
Dorothy West, it's a good one.
I was in. It's like.
Absolutely.
Gulf Coast,
Thanks,
St.
Gecko.
Pete near Tampa.
Oh,
In Florida for 4th of July one time. We were on a boat in the harbor and they did fireworks. There's a big bridge. The boats come in and out. They actually close the drawbridge, and they close the drawbridge. The fireworks on the drawbridge. It's like,
why didn't it go? Aw, Skids.
What did Skids do?
He just got cheated out of his TTS.
Oh.
All right, so 10 bits. Thank you, Skids, for the biddies. How do you cook toilet paper?
I
How
don't
do you
know.
cook toilet paper?
Something about a loaf?
This is not good.
You roll it? I don't know.
Brown one side and serve.
no.
I'm sorry, Skids. I
What's the name of a Frenchman?
tell
who
me
likes
what you
to
want
wear
me to do,
sandals?
love. I'm
What's
sorry,
that?
I don't know what
What do you
happened.
call a Frenchman who likes to wear sandals? What's his name?
Frenchman that likes to wear sandals?
Yeah. Philippe Filot.
Philippe Flop.
Philippe Polat.
Philippe Flop. Oh my god, that's horrible. All right, Gecko had another one.
Okay.
Why did the therapist ask their client to go on a cruise?
Therapist to ask him to go on a cruise.
I don't know.
This one's a good one.
Therapist.
I'll say it just has something to do with this boat. Why did the therapist ask their client to go on a cruise?
I don't know.
So they could seize the day.
Ah!
Love it. Thank
Carpe
you.
diem.
Hunt also
That's the
said,
name of the boat, Carpe Diem. Did you know that, Gracie? Do you know what Carpe Diem means? It means seize the day in Latin.
Yep.
Yeah, Latin.
Yep. It's the name of the boat. Seize the
so, which is just another way of saying make the most of every moment.
YOLO. I don't know if you could say YOLO. Probably not.
Hunt said 300,000 to 350,000 people are expected at this fireworks.
Yeah, so
All
we're
right,
just
well,
on the
let's
early
get
side of the boat.
heck out of here.
Yeah. Now they'll probably be coming down. I knew the number was large, but just know Kendall and I are not going to be in that crowd. Yeah.
Nor are the Carpe Diemers. We are.
Carpe diem.
Seize.
Seize the day. Make your lives extraordinary. That's from Dead Poet Society. That was Robin Williams.
Oh.
Seize the day.
I was thinking Taylor Swift.
We had an estimated 500,000 a few years back. That's crazy.
Uh-oh, what's going on?
Oh, Cappy! Why are the sound alerts cutting short? That's so weird. Okay, Cappy gifted a sub. Thank you, Cappy, so much for the gift sub to me fan. Gifted 18 subs in the channel. Such a huge supporter, and I love you. Thank you. Thank you, Cappy. Appreciate you, love. I've got
You okay? You got sweat there, right?
sweating in my eyes. Yeah, it's horrible.
Like I've been using this shirt and you.
I know, it's just crazy.
Okay, Lana's gonna play music. Let's get some dance music going.
All right. Oh yeah, yeah. Oh yeah. No, this is Viva. paper towels.
Wow.
They're a little bit more expensive, but these are like cloths. Like they're like wiping cloths. I just love them for napkins as well because they don't tear apart and they're just like
They're quality.
yeah. It's worth the little extra. You don't use as many,
That's
you know. Oh, all right. Stick that right in here. Woo! All right. Yeah, I'll restart the stream. Yeah, thanks, hon. All right, let me pull up Blade. Oh, there's Pontoon Saloon, guys.
Number 2. That's the second one.
So that is cheers! Woohoo! Big Mom!
It's like,
Oh, that's all it is, right? You do that all the time, bro.
All right, guys, we're gonna restart.
That's all it is.
Diva paper towels comes with an attitude as well. Oh, awesome, Cappy! Thank you. Aw, thanks so much, Cappy.
It's
That's
lifted all the rain,
awesome.
you know?
A little real water for the
I'm like, oh, okay.
for the competition. Hey, are you captaining a boat today, Cappy? I was lurking a little bit at work one day this past week, and you were captaining a pontoon saloon. Well, at least it isn't those pedal-powered bars going down second. I know, right, Engine?
Yes. Oh, yes.
All right, hold on. So, you guys, we're gonna go offline so I can save this VOD, and then we'll go back online and we'll play some music the rest of the way home, okay? All right, here we go. We're going.